That's how. And then if I speak, it switches to my camera view, and if you speak, it switches to
That's how Carlos realized that the thing wasn't working.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Not
Yeah.
switching.
Mm-hmm.
That
That
was
was funny.
awkward, dude. I was
Yeah.
I was watching it at work,
Yeah.
and then you were just talking, and he was talking. I just realized, like, I haven't seen Carlos in like 5 minutes, and then he was talking, and you were just like eating or whatever, and I was like, "What the fuck? Where's Carlos?" And he was awkward. That's why I texted. He was like, "Is this was on purpose? You forgot to edit it?"
Yeah.
And then I got to the part where Carlos is like, "Oh yeah, this shit's not working, dude."
Did it look like I was paying attention though?
Yeah. You were engaged.
I think that's the other cool thing about podcasts is if you could kind of tell whether or not the people are actually paying attention, because the thing switches not just based on your voice.
Oh no.
But it has its own algorithm. It's like because it also wants to show you listening. Yeah, it also wants to show you like listening to the other person. Try to
That makes it more engaging for whoever is watching.
Yeah. That way you could see that at least we're invested in it, like genuinely invested in it.
That's pretty cool.
And well, at least that's what I see in the type of podcast that I like.
You want to see, but you just don't want to see just because like sometimes the person is saying something, but I'm gonna have the reaction, and you want to capture my reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously, but if you're the one talking, you're gonna miss my reaction. That's kind of like, like
to miss some big moments.
Like whenever you saw that there's a podcast of Joe Rogan, and he's talking to some weird guy, and then he's like a comedian or like a banker, something. I don't remember. I just saw the clip, and it's like. He's like doing magic tricks, and he's like a Zionist or whatever. And he's like, the whole thing is like,
the magic, the guy that guesses pin.
Yes, he's like, I'm gonna guess your bank code or whatever. And
I feel kind of weird about that too.
Yeah, he shows him, and he doesn't laugh. He's just like, yeah, that's it. What the fuck? Yeah. And then this is like the first time I see like Joe Rogan just being like, I know what you're trying to do, and I don't like this.
Yeah, I like how there was a bunch of memes out there that was painting that situation as a Joe got the message that the Zionists got him.
Yes,
like we know everything.
Like
don't
we know.
Fuck with us, dude.
And I think that Joe Rogan is probably the wrong person to threaten like that, because I think he's just gonna go out all out.
I think everybody's the wrong person to. I don't know. I don't know. You're right. If someone gets threatened like that, there are people that are just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, shit, I need to.
But that's what's so exciting about now. This is why I think it's like right now politics is so interesting, because it's never been like this ever. Anytime, like even back in the day with kings, with the emperors, whatever, like where would the citizens get their information from?
Just government approved sources, I guess.
Yeah, but even then, where does it get delivered to their house? Is it just hearsay? Or do you have to go to the Capitol to read the official pronouncements? Or like, is it literally just like a live event where there's not even people that can write this shit down? You just have to trust whoever attended the situation that, oh, okay, this is what the emperor meant by these words that he said or whatever. And then eventually we get into the era of radio, and then radio, you start hearing these presidential or these commentators talking to each other about what is going on in politics right now, what's going on with the world. Eventually you get to TV, which is where you see, for the first time, you see a presidential debate between Richard Nixon and JFK. And a lot of people think that JFK ended up winning because he was just a better looking of the two. And he just he had more charisma about him when he would talk, and that's like the TV era is kind of what they attribute, or one of the reasons they attribute the win to JFK at the time. And now, and then from that was the initial evolution of what we now know as Fox, CNN, MSNBC, like the channels on regular TV, like even Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, all these different channels, ABC, Discovery, they were all, it's not like they were startups that eventually got the opportunity of having a channel.
From something.
I mean, no, they were government sanctioned. It was like the government, oh yeah, we need to have one of these. Let's do this. Let's do that. But it was all government approved. Like it's very heavily regulated. like for example, you can't say bad words on a live TV or on any kind of channel. There
if
are
you have crazy ideologies, they're
yeah,
gonna give
there's
you a
certain
spot.
language you can't say. Like it was always very regulated.
And now, I mean, social media is very regulated, but
It was getting super regulated, super duper regulated up until Elon bought Twitter. I mean, this is why I've always had a lot of faith in Elon, but I mean, you could tell that motherfucker at least cares, like genuinely. He cares about something. Like there is a belief that he has in and he truly believes it's noble, and he's trying everything. He doesn't give a fuck. He is going to do whatever he needs to do to try to achieve whatever it is that whatever it is he believes in. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of like the biggest proving things to me was buying Twitter. Buying Twitter at like 43 billion at the time was just super overpriced. Like some people say like 3 times the price.
And
that
he
it should
tried
have
to
been.
back out from it.
He tried. Like as soon as he realized that, oh shit, all this is bots. Like, oh shit, because he came in hot. He came in like, here's my offer, take it or leave it right now, without doing any due diligence. Like it was like a hostile takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah, because initially he bought like a few shares. You know, he got like 2% of the company. Eventually you get 5% of the company, and then all of a sudden he got 12%, and that's when people were like, "What is Elon doing?" And then Elon started tweeting like, "Should I buy Twitter? Should I buy Twitter?" People said, "Buy Twitter because there's all these people that are censoring everything."
Yeah.
Especially the COVID shit like that. That really pissed me off, man. If I ever got emotional with like what governments are doing, like I think COVID was really just like fucking hit me.
So you believe the conspiracy that COVID was not just like a random virus? Like, what's your level of conspiracy on COVID? Like, do you believe what they say, or you have like
what example?
So like me personally, I don't believe it was just a random. I think it was like a fabricated virus, and I'm probably gonna get crucified by Melly and other people.
Crucified?
Yeah, because like her background is like environmental things.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, I think that we know these people. This is why I feel cool about like having these conversations. Is that we have people in our lives that think all sorts of things. You know,
Yeah,
that truly believe all sorts of things. But these are all people that you have in your life because you respect them, you trust them, and you love them. And this is why like this podcast is cool, because people are going to hear some shit that they probably didn't know that you thought or whatever. And they'll have like a different idea or whatever. But the thing is that
she heard me saying this multiple times.
Well, whether it's Manny or someone else, just some random person that kind of knew anything about you, and it maybe something that you say like changes their opinion of you. But the point is that you came to it like from a genuine perspective.
Yeah.
Like, these are just thoughts, like just, I mean, you are a product of your environment, and it's not like because you're not a public person. I still don't consider this podcast being like a public thing. Like
4,000 views. No, it's not public.
It's point is like I just want us to be dudes, and I like like people like normal. Like I want this to be normal people. Like this is where normal people come and just we gauge the waters that we swim in. Like
and
we just want to see what
our friendship is also cool to have these moments, and like the podcast is a good excuse to just hang out.
Yeah.
You know,
it's the best excuse. It's
right?
been the funnest excuse actually.
But with COVID, I believe, and that it wasn't just like this happened by miraculously or like whatever. I think it was made in a lab, and they overinflated more than it needed to be. I think they knew they were not taking things seriously on purpose. They just made it get worse on purpose just to like control people. And the body armor, please.
Did you want?
Oh, blue one.
Blue bag?
I don't think that. I think the government knew what was happening, and they just let it happen and get worse, and just use that as an excuse to do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah,
that's my level of conspiracy with COVID, and like the whole thing of a lot of people like are diehard vax people. They're like, the vaccine save a lot of people, this and that.
Yeah,
and like whatever. I come from in Colombia. The reason why I was not trusting in the vaccine is because for countries like South America are poor countries. Colombia is not a poor country, but it's not a first world country either. Like back in the 80s, or like when my mom was a kid, they, like the US or like Europe, they were testing vaccines, like for like human papilloma or like all these other things, or polio. Polio was a big one, and they didn't test it on like US citizens or European citizens. They will just go to Africa or countries like Colombia, and they were like, oh, we got the vaccine for this, and give it to kids in like high school or school or whatever. And they were like, oh, okay, it's free medicine, free whatever. And like my mom was like, yeah, they didn't have like a recipe of how much they were giving. So they were just testing how much of the vaccine we should give. And for some kids, they will give a bigger doses than they were supposed to, because they were just trying to figure it out. And they fucked up a lot of people. They had like a lot of problems. And so my distrust from vaccine, and I understand this last vaccine is like engineered differently and is whatever, but I still don't trust those type of things, because like you're telling me it was this fast and it was this good. Like what's the catch?
Yeah.
And like I know from experience from people like my mom or like other people in my generation that they got the vaccine and they were testing it, but they were not being truthful about their intentions, and they just fucked a shitload of people that the vaccines actually have a horrible like side effects. And they were like, oh, oopsie, hope you enjoy your life now that you're a cripple or whatever.
Yeah.
And like that's why I don't trust the government to begin with. But with things like medications and things like big pharma and things like that, like, oh, you're telling me this pill is just gonna make me feel amazing and I'm gonna be fine. But then I realized it's got like you were talking about with Carlos, like antidepressants, but actually those antidepressants make you want to kill yourself because you just are numb.
Yeah.
So I don't trust those type of things as much. So I was like, I got vaccinated, because they made it so that it was, you kind of have
necessary,
to. And I also don't agree with that. It should be like, it's my body.
Yeah. My body, my choice.
Exactly.
For all those pro-choice people.
Exactly. Same thing. If you want to do whatever, if you're pregnant or whatever, like it's not my body. It's just, you have to live with whatever decision you did.
Yeah.
But if I don't want to do this, nobody should make me. You shouldn't bully me into doing this.
Yeah.
Either having an abortion or having a vaccine. I should have my own free will.
Yeah.
And the way they were pushing it, and it was like, no, you cannot work here, or like you cannot travel, you cannot do this and that unless you're vaccinated. It's like, I don't agree on that. If I ended up dying because I didn't got vaccinated, that's my choice. Yeah. And I think I should have the free will to decide that. And whoever...
What do you say to the people that say that, oh, you're killing more people because you won't get vaccinated?
I don't agree, because the people that will die, they will get vaccinated, right? And if I'm sick, I can't get them sick. I will only be hurting myself.
That's okay.
So like the people that will die is me. If you're concerned about that and that's your belief, then get vaccinated. I'm not going to hate you, like 100% do it. And then I'm not going to affect you. Now, if I get someone else sick because they also didn't believe in the vaccine, then that's his choice for not getting vaccinated. And that's something, like if someone gets me sick, that's my choice because I decided not to get vaccinated. And that shouldn't be a problem. The government shouldn't be telling me, hey, you need to get vaccinated because you're going to hurt other people. Like, no.
Yeah.
It's my choice. The same if you want to get an abortion, dude. If that's what you want to do.
Wait, before we go into abortion, because that one's
yeah. We need to take this shot.
Yeah, let's do that. Woo! Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you for inviting me.
No. So to continue on your vaccine rant, that what really like got me was that we have this special law in the United States that makes vaccine makers immune to
sues, like if you get sued.
Yeah, to lawsuits. Like if they fuck someone up, they're immune to it. Obviously, like Reagan put that in, which is kind of weird. Yeah. But they convinced them that, hey, we're not going to be able to make vaccines anymore because
you signed this.
They're too risky. And So, but we need to make vaccines because they save a bunch of lives. We need to eradicate polio and all this stuff. Like, and then they convince Reagan saying that we can't do this if we're going to get sued for all these people that are getting hurt as well.
Let them get sued. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna get better.
But they said that we can't survive as a company if we get sued all like a bunch like this. So we're gonna have to go out of business, and you're not gonna have a vaccine industry in the U.S. anymore, and you're gonna kill a lot of people. Reagan was like, "Okay, well,
Makes
that
sense.
makes sense. Yeah, sure.
What could go
let's
wrong?
fuck at that. All right. So you can no longer sue vaccine companies. Okay. No, all right. It's open season, guys. Oh, do we have to test this shit? Yeah, let's do a little,
testing here.
Yeah,
Like, who cares about like this African country?
Yeah,
like,
who gives a fuck?
Who the fuck is gonna speak up?
Yeah,
it's just they don't even have enough money to.
Let's just test it on the blacks over there. That also happened.
100%.
Yeah. So, it's just like it feels evil. Like we don't have to go much more into it because there's a lot more. But right now, just at this point, it was just what we laid out so far. It already feels like just evil and like an overreach in a very intimate way that shouldn't be it shouldn't be. No one should be comfortable with what happened.
No. No. The whole thing about you having your own free will. I think that's also part of the American dream.
Yeah.
I think I have mixed feelings about capitalism and like, the way things go, but I think we have more free will than communists. Like, go ask people in Cuba how much free will they have. They literally get told what they're going to eat for the month. I don't know if you know anybody from Cuba or you have heard. So
no, I mean, I just had Alex, a suspect. We didn't really talk too much about Cuba.
Well, I mean, I'm not from Cuba, so obviously if I say something wrong.
Like all the Latin countries, they all kind of have some, I believe they have like more, they pay attention more over there of their, like Honduras knows some shit about Colombia and Venezuela.
Yeah, like we're closer. We kind of know.
Yeah.
Like in Cuba.
And Puerto Rico, even though it's a U.S. Territory, I'm sure you guys pay attention to what's going on in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. For Cuba, like, I don't know. I don't, like, the idea of communism sounds nice in paper, but like, there's a reason why it has never worked in real life, because just humans, you can just trust a human to be like, oh yeah, I'll make sure we are all equal. That alone already makes that person not equal.
Yeah.
So like in Cuba, I mean, from stories I've heard from other Cuban people, like grocery stores is not a thing unless you're a tourist, and like they literally tell you like, okay, this is what we're gonna like. They get fed by, I think, for free, I believe, by the government, but they tell you what you're gonna eat, and like you may not get to taste meat maybe just once a month, or you will eat these same things over and over, or like, if you want to have extra food, just good luck, because
but they get their nutrients, like they don't starve, they're not
where's
suffering.
the free will about that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they suffer, because like, sometimes you just want to eat some more, I'm a fatty myself. I think if I go to Cuba and they're like, oh, I'm gonna ration your portions, I'll die.
Yeah.
I'm a fat ass. It might not seem like it, but I'm like, this whole time I've been like, shit, I haven't ate anything. But like, or like socialism, the idea of socialism is nice. It makes a lot of sense. Like, dude.
So what's the difference between communism and socialism? Because I sometimes equate the two, and I feel like that's not fair.
Well, I don't think I'm qualified to talk about any of that thing.
Yeah, I know, but that's the point, is that none of us are qualified.
So I think socialism gives more like freedom to people. So we're just working in a community, but like, we're not like communism. There's someone that is telling you, like, organizing everything, and it's like, we're all equal, but like, you're not allowed to like have more than someone else, or it's more like strict. Socialism is a little bit more open, so it's more like things like healthcare that nobody should be paying like ridiculous amount, which I agree. I think healthcare in the US is a joke and it's just a business. And it has been proven that in Europe or like in Colombia, we have a socialist type of healthcare. Okay, let me go back. Healthcare, like socialistic healthcare, is good and bad. It's good in the way that everybody is free free healthcare. The downside of that is if you need a doctor's appointment, you might have to wait, because everybody's trying to do this and you just don't have enough people for the demand because it's free, which, it happens, but you're helping everybody. But, like I have an aunt that she went through cancer, and then to get treatment, it was like, okay, you might start chemotherapy like 6 months from now. Crazy. Like when my mom was diagnosed, she was diagnosed 1 week, 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or like within a month, she was already in surgery trying to get the stuff out. And like within another month, she was already starting chemotherapy because you gotta be fast, right? And like in the US, you're paying so much for it that once you get approved or you're covered, they will just get you in, right? In Colombia and other socialist countries, you gotta wait like, oh, we're like full right now, so you don't have to pay anything for chemotherapy, but you probably can start treatment in like 6 months from now.
After you're dead?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, 6 months from now I could be dead. But here, if you don't have insurance and you get something like cancer, good luck trying to pay $150K a pop of chemotherapy. You can't pay that.
Yeah.
You just can't. So it's like,
they're trying to make us poor, man.
Exactly. So it's like, so I think the idea of socialism is nice, and I would love for everybody to have equal opportunities and like free benefits like healthcare.
Well, socialism is more of a equal outcome type situation, right? Not equal opportunity.
Well, yeah, but it's the same. If everyone is equal, you have the same type of opportunities, I guess. It depends how you see it. I think it sounds nice if you know that nobody's starving, everybody has the same benefits, but it just doesn't work. You have to mix it up with capitalism.
But why doesn't it work?
Because humans, our nature is.
Yeah. But what is the proof that it doesn't work?
Cuba.
Yeah. But what about Cuba? What was the bad thing that happened in Cuba that?
So when Fidel, again, I'm not qualified, and sorry if I'm like butchering Cuban history. I'm a retard. Okay. I just, if I'm saying something wrong, just want you to remember.
I'm going to rename the podcast the Retard Podcast.
Yes. I'm a certified retard. So, but when Fidel took over and just became like this is communism, not socialism, but it's just like people are just starving, and like Fidel and like his descendants, like right now his grandson, he's driving around Cuba with like fancy ass sport cars, while there's some Cubans there that they're not even allowed to like get an extra plate unless they pay this much money or whatever. So like it's like it starts or Venezuela is a good example. Chavez just took over, and like
Venezuela? Maduro?
Well, before Maduro it was Chavez. But that's more like a dictatorship, like whatever happened in Cuba. But like communism is kind of like a dictatorship, once they take over, they don't let go. And that's the thing. I think power corrupts people.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think communism or socialism can ever work, because you're relying on one person to run the show, but you're not allowing other ideas or other things to like flourish. And eventually, power just corrupts them. And we're humans. We're easily corrupted. And if we don't have anybody to check on us or like keep us in check, we just do whatever we want.
That's a great, elegant explanation.
Again, nice. I could be wrong, and there's a Cuban probably they're watching, maybe Alex, and he's like, this dude doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking
for whoever thinks that he's wrong, I would love to talk to you if you want to comment.
Yes, please. I want to be educated.
Yes,
please. I know I'm saying a lot of dumbass shit, so I would like to learn more.
Same. I would love to. Socialism, communism, what the fuck? I was going to say something just now.
No.
It fleeted my mind. So after giving that explanation, why do you think someone like Mamdani got elected then?
Well, because again, it's the same reason why Trump got elected. Just people got tired of. There's people that just don't feel represented, and I think the normal New Yorker just like Mandami or whatever his name, butchering his name. He resonated with a lot of New Yorkers just because he seems like a normal guy. Like he lives in like stabilized rent house. He's not rich. He goes to the deli. He talks like a normal person. He's not like a old ass dude. That's another thing because I don't know why Americans love to elect old ass people.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
he's
young.
Yeah, he's young. He's like witty. He's just like when he was asked about Israel, he was like, "I'm not going to Israel. Why the fuck do I? I'm not New York major.
Yeah.
Why do I need to go over there?" Which like hell yeah, why anybody needs to go to Israel? You worry about your country.
Yeah. About your city.
Yes.
You're just a mayor.
And like all the other mayors, like, I'm going to go to Israel. I'm going to go to Israel and Ukraine for the fourth time. And like, yeah, that's taxpayer money. How is that helping New York? You know, you're not a president. And even if you're a president, I don't think you should be doing that.
Yeah.
That way. You maybe, it's good to have relationship with other countries, but not like playing allegiance to any country. Not just because it's Israel. I'll feel the same way if it was Colombia.
Yeah, or China, Mexico.
Or China, Mexico.
I would actually like prefer it to be Canada, Mexico, because they're like our neighbors. You know, like we should have a close relationship.
Let's have a good relationship with our neighbors instead of shitting on the south border and kind of like be like indifferent to our northern border. Like, I don't know, like, why are we so hateful towards Mexicans, but not Canadians? Obviously, there's a whole race thing and like other things there, but like, if the U.S. could like align with Mexico and Canada, dude, they will be like unstoppable. Because like, who is gonna invade us? If we own the whole north part of the continent,
dude. What would happen if we were able to give Canada and Mexico the right to bear arms?
Why, you mean it's not up to us to give them the right?
I know, but what if that was like, if like our main prerogative in life, or not life, I'm talking like government wide, if the U.S. wanted to have good relations with Mexico and Canada, and we had such great relations that we want to try to assimilate the three countries, by that trying to incentivize assimilation. For example, like cultural things, like let's say Mexico and Canada both have their own big football teams, like part of the NFL, part of the NBA, like, and now we can fly to Mexico and we'll be able to or fly to Canada or wherever, and we can start like businesses there, or start buying like housing in each other's places and stuff.
I think it would be great, but I don't think other countries will let that happen.
No. I don't think it'll let it happen. But what would happen if like the Second Amendment was given to Mexico and Canada?
What was the Second Amendment?
The right to bear arms.
I mean, I don't think that's up to the U.S. for that, but like if they did that, okay, this is again another controversial opinion. I think now that that's the Second Amendment, I think the Second Amendment is ass. Because, and no disrespect, again, I'm not a citizen and I'm not trying to, that's just my perspective, but I respect like you guys do that. I think it's pretty cool that it's your own thing, and you know, I respect it. Me personally, coming from a country where gun violence is horrible and guns are not legal in my country, like,
how is that? How do you equate those two though? Like, gun violence is such a problem, but it's also illegal in your country.
Well, so it's because it's a problem between gang members. You don't hear a lot of school shootings happening in Colombia.
Yeah, but do more people die or do less people die?
I think more people die, but because they're different situations. I think we're like,
but I'm saying gang violence in general. Do more people die like between wars and gang violence as opposed to?
Well, I don't think it's about more or less. I think it's more about like the people that are, there's probably more people dying with gang violence and things like that. But like I
Mm-hmm.
think in some way or another they chose to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not directly, but in a way, I think people at school, like kids at school, getting
Yeah.
shot at, they were just trying to go to school.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think we should protect them.
And I think we should protect them, but I don't think we should normalize gun violence like we're doing. Like the way to protect them, like
Yeah, well, I
Australia.
mean, then you get back to like why does that happen? Why do school shootings happen in the U.S. specifically?
I think there's a lot of things. I don't think it's just one thing. I think
Mhm.
it's a lot of things. I also, yeah, like in Australia or New Zealand, there was like a very bad school shooting, and the prime minister was like, "Fuck these guns," and it banned. Like, okay, if
Oh
you,
yeah, I remember seeing that segment on the Daily Show with John Oliver.
Mhm.
Have you seen it?
No,
Oh, do you know who Jon Stewart is?
no, maybe sounds familiar.
He did this like news show on the Comedy Central called I think it's the Daily Show. Yeah, I think so. It was between him and Colbert. You know Stephen Colbert?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was also on one, but his was called like the Colbert Show. Anyway, John Oliver. Right now he has his own show on HBO. I think it's called John Oliver. But he used to be one of the the side guys on the Jon Stewart Daily Show.
Yeah.
And he did this whole expose of exactly what you were talking about in Australia. Once they had one school shooting, the whole government said, "Fuck that! We're making guns illegal."
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great story. I recommend people like look at it. It's a good to me. It's the best like argument for making the best argument that I've heard for making guns illegal.
Yeah, I mean, I've like sure whatever. Like if you still want to have like handguns legal just
Mhm.
for protection,
Yeah.
just self protection. But like, why do I need an AR-15?
Uh-huh.
Why do I need a rifle? Maybe if you're a hunter, then you can have a whole permit, and then you have your own like excuse to do that, and maybe still allow it. Just don't make it so accessible.
Mhm.
And if you need a pistol or whatever, sure, again, allow it. Just don't make it so accessible. Because like, but I still don't understand what's the need to have an AR-15. Like, you can defend yourself just as fine with a handgun if someone breaks into your house. You don't need a shotgun. Right?
Yeah, but the whole point of the Second Amendment was a check against government tyranny.
But okay, yes, I hear you, but I think anybody that thinks that just because the public has a bunch of AR-15s or pistols or shotguns and they're gonna be allowed to stand up against the government, Doug, the U.S. has the biggest military in the whole world.
Exactly, but
There's
that
no
assumes that
fucking way.
everybody in the military is going to agree with the government and not with the people that are rebelling against it.
Well, if that's the case, then they're gonna just not shoot the civilians, and they're gonna be like, "No, we are not gonna hear you guys." But like,
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a check on power.
but like, what does having people have like? Most of the like, even if everybody has AR-15s
Mhm.
and the military only has handguns,
Yeah.
I still believe a well-trained military person can take over.
No, but I'm saying that's assuming every military person is on the government side. I'm saying that like the Marines, I'll use the Marines as an example. The Marines, when you become a Marine, you don't. It's not like you're fighting for the United States of America. First and foremost, you are fighting for the Marines.
Mhm.
The Marines is its own thing.
Yeah,
It's like its own, like it doesn't fall under like the U.S. government. But it does surrender to the U.S. government. But that's still a choice. They can.
they can always decide
They're
not to.
commanders and they're soldiers or whatever.
Yes.
It really just depends on what the situation is, right? But that assumes that everybody in the military is gonna just buy into whatever government tyranny type situation is gonna. I mean, for example, the COVID thing. If they mandated that, and you had communities like saying, "You're not putting that shit in my farm, dude. do something about it. And then they do something about it, and then they start like knocking people down and like putting house arrests and saying, well, that shit's going into, sorry, it's for the greater good.
I think that's the Kool-Aid they're feeding people. Just the whole idea of like, yeah, we're gonna have guns because we're gonna be able to defend against the government and things like that. But like, what about the countries where guns are not, like Nepal? You guys were talking about Nepal the other day.
Oh yeah, I don't know anything about Nepal other
guns
than
are not legal in Nepal, and they still overthrown them. You know, like, and like,
it wasn't easy though.
Of course, it wasn't easy, but they did it, and like they still won. And that's the thing. I think people don't realize that we outnumber them. Even if they have guns, we still outnumber them. And if it's something that we want to rebel, we don't need guns for that. You know, I think just like throwing off the status quo, like, oh, I'm not gonna go to work because we're in like a war zone or whatever. That alone will hurt them because a lot of them they get their money and stuff from regular companies, and like if we just like if all as a whole we just stop keeping this machine turning, it's just gonna crumble. The U.S. has so much debt; they're only able to keep going because we keep feeding.
Because they have a monopoly on violence.
Exactly, but if we say, okay, we're done. We're just gonna rebel against this country, and we have a few guns here. Like realistically, let's say the military doesn't rebel, they follow suit. Even if the public has as many AR-15s as they want, they're never gonna beat the military.
They might die for it, though.
They will die for it, but they will still die for it even without guns.
Yeah, I know, but the guns give them a fighting chance.
No.
You don't think it gives
They give them the false sense of they will have a chance. But again, one trained soldier can take over 20 untrained people with AR-15s. I think so. Especially having all the gear that the military can give them, like a safety vest or what. Like you can even buy those as a it's not legal to buy a bulletproof vest.
Yeah.
They imagine they have a bulletproof vest and all these other gear, and you just have your guns.
Yeah.
They will win. They will always win. They have the upper hand. Like there's never, unless the military also rebels, and at that point they will have access to their own guns.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like.
Well, how do you think something a real world, not real world example, but an example with that movie that we also brought up, the movie Civil War?
Dude, I love that movie.
Yeah. How do you think, because that is kind of how I see things happening.
You think Texas and California are gonna join?
No. I'm saying there's an official government military that's still trying to defend whatever government that they have going on, but there's also a separate military from not governmental forces. It was their own organization. Let's say a few people in the Marines stole some tanks, stole some planes. It was that they were able to there's different factions within that Civil War.
Yeah.
It's not the North and the South. It's the main government between I think Florida was on their own.
It was everybody against Texas and California, I think, and it was the West Coast. The East Coast was all in Florida, but I think if I remember correctly in the movie, it was just Washington on the West Coast that was kind of running the show. And in the main opposition was California and Texas that they joined together.
Yeah.
I think that's if you look, I don't know how Nepal went, but usually for
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how Nepal went. Really.
Yeah, but usually the only way governments are overthrown is because either the whole military or a fraction of the military just says, fuck this, you stop paying us. That's the whole reason Venezuela hasn't fallen, is because Maduro has so much money to keep buying their own military, as long as their military doesn't revolt against.
And their people don't have the right for guns, right?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're having revolt because of it. I think it's just they have the military in their pocket. So even if they have guns, you're not gonna defeat your own military.
Wow.
You got planes.
I don't know. I guess a lot of us are delusional here.
I don't know. I think I'm just talking as a retard immigrant that doesn't agree
No, I
on
mean,
guns.
same. It's just that, like, now, like, with all the changes that are happening right now, like, in a sense, I feel this, like a small sense of urgency and this small sense of um, paranoia that things are going to change so quickly and we're not going to be able to tell each other apart because we don't have this single sense of unity
Oh
between all of
yeah,
us.
I agree. I think they're succeeding at making us apart. You know,
Mm-hmm.
is you keep the people divided, you keep control over them. It's
Yeah.
just as simple as that.
Yeah, and even if it is inevitable that we aren't going to be able to coalesce, we're not going to be able to mend the differences that we have between each other, then shit's going to get violent, man.
Yeah, unless, and this is like conspiracy theory territory, that is
Mm-hmm.
gonna be very, very how you call it, how you said, it's very it's gonna, I don't know, crazy. Just like imagine there's like two factions. The faction that is just, oh, we're gonna control people and just do whatever, but there's other faction that we obviously you don't know about this, that are like realizing all of this and they're like, we need to like wake these people up.
Yeah.
And then there's like, we're realizing they're dividing them and they're divided, and all these other countries are taking over, and we're just gonna, as Americans, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We need to get the people together. How you get people together? You mentioned it before. When was the moment when you felt like Americans were the most close?
Oh, 9/11, the terrorist attack.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
imagine if someone like orchestrates
Well,
something like that?
that's also why it scares me, because they could do that. Like, it's possible that they do that again. And it's just gonna fuck us up even more because we're so skeptical of the government right now that if that happened, if a false flag happened, I believe there is a huge faction of us that will just automatically blame Israel, and that's gonna really heighten tensions.
Yeah.
And it's really gonna I believe that's when the threshold is gonna get crossed where shit starts popping off here.
Yeah. I don't know. My conspiracy theories, I think, is gonna happen in the World Cup.
At the World Cup?
It's the perfect moment.
Oh yeah,
Like
it
you
is.
got the whole world looking at you.
Huh.
Everybody's paying attention. And imagine like they shoot up a stadium or something like that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the US is playing,
Or
I don't know.
during our 250th anniversary.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm calling it right now, just kidding. Again, I'm just talking out of my ass. I hope none of this happens and we just live a peaceful future.
Mm.
But if they were to do something, I think that's when it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think the tensions are like rising so much, and like you said, some people will just like already suspectful about some countries. Like before it was the Middle East, like,
Yeah.
and now it's like Israel. So like 9/11
And watch
version.
it be China.
Oh, they're just Russia just watching from the
Yeah.
back, like, got him.
Yeah, got him.
You see them, they're all retards fighting each other, and it's just us in the back.
Yeah.
It happens like that.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I say that we're delusional because in my mind right now, with these podcasts and with these other people that I believe are telling the truth, it feels like we do have a fighting chance in that, like, we might be able to be proud to say we're an American again, if things go like in the path of good as opposed to evil. Because I'm at that point where, like, I feel like it's good and evil. There are evil forces out there, and there are also good forces.
Some people think the evil forces already won.
Or what?
Some people think the evil forces already won.
But I mean, we're still here though.
Yeah, but like, it
ain't over until it's over, as Yogi Berra would say. You know Yogi Berra?
No. But like, they will always need us to be there. Like, they cannot get rid of us because, again, it's a machine. Someone needs to keep it turning, and they need the sheep, like aka us.
Yeah, but I mean, they could kill a lot of us. You know,
I mean, they
like,
already
it's fine.
are. They
Yeah.
just doing it in ways that we don't realize. Like, have you noticed how much, like, maybe because
we're suicidal, man. I think we're
Not just-
suicidal as a humanity.
not just suicidal, but like we get sick a lot more often. Like, have you realized how common cancer has become?
Yeah.
So common. Like,
Yeah.
I know at least one person that has got cancer, and like from different backgrounds. And
Yeah.
it's just like, I feel like they're poisonous with our food or all of
Vaccines.
this. Maybe I'm not saying vaccines are causing cancer.
Well, the
saying,
mRNA vaccine is proven to cause cancer.
Which one?
The mRNA vaccine.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what type of cancer?
Brett Weinstein just talked about this the other day. But it does metastasize a cell. Like, it can metastasize the cell.
That's crazy.
Like that is a possibility.
I didn't know anything about it, but I think we're already dying. Like what you were talking about with Carlos about like low testosterone and things like that. Like, same. Like, I also got my testosterone tested and like in dangerous low levels, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's like, I went to the doctor and they're like, yeah, it could be just like microplastics. That's like
what the fuck? Why is that such a new thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's
why is that? How long have we been fucking around with plastic? And it's just now.
And it's like I mean, it happens all the time. It's the asbestos of our generation. You know, they were fucking around with asbestos for a long time until they were like, "Oh shit, we need to like stop."
That's a good point. I don't know how long asbestos was a thing before they were like, "Hey,
it was like at least a solid couple of decades. I mean, a lot of shit was built with asbestos.
Yeah.
Until they were like, "Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Let's try something else." So I think that's our problem, microplastics. And like, yeah.
Right now we're drinking juice from a plastic bottle.
Yeah, she told me, I mean, again, doctors, that is worse when you heat it up. So like, if you have any plastic Tupperware, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, get rid of your plastic Tupperware right now.
Yeah. That and your Teflon pans or whatever.
Dude, Teflon has always been bad. You know the whole story with Teflon?
Yeah.
Have you watched the movie with Mark Ruffalo?
At Blackwater or whatever?
Yeah. Dude,
Dark
what
Waters.
a good movie. King, what's the name of that company? Dupont. Fuck Dupont. Yeah, it's like, we just don't know what we're getting poisoned with. Cheers. I know you're probably hating this. I think it just goes down so smoothly.
I mean, it's just a taste, man. It's just a taste, man.
It's just you can get drunk with it.
Black licorice is just, I don't think it's meant to be eaten, man.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
But that is cool. That is like a Colombian thing.
Yeah, aguardiente.
Aguardiente.
Aguardiente. That's like our national product, dude.
Wow.
Anybody that goes to Colombia has to try it. It tastes like shit.
It tastes like black licorice.
But it just doesn't get you drunk. You can drink a lot of it.
Oh, it doesn't get you drunk?
It never gets me drunk. It gets Mel drunk. She has got trash. It's like, she always tries to keep up with me. And I always tell her, dude, I'm like 210 pounds, 6'4". There's no way you can keep up with me. And she's stubborn. She's like, I can keep up with you.
Yeah.
But for my birthday, or not for my birthday, for like the Copa America a few years ago, we had this drinking game. It was just the two of us. And it was like every time, I think it was our game, Argentina, Mexico or something like that. And it was for my birthday. So we had just like, we were just the two of us just messing around. I was like, for every time they show Messi on the screen, we're going to take a shot, an aguardiente shot, or like something stupid like that. Within the first 10 minutes, we were already like 20 shots in.
No, man.
I kind of like fell asleep and I woke up like, and then she wasn't there. We were in like our room and she wasn't there. I was like, what, where's she at? And then I go to the bathroom and she's just there like hugging the toilet. And I'm like, oh, dude, it was bad. Like, dude, and your wedding,
yeah,
I didn't get drunk at all, but I drank a lot. I don't know if you noticed.
I felt like I drank a lot,
dude.
But I didn't feel super drunk. I just felt nice.
Yes, I don't know if it was the type of tequila they were giving us or what, but it was perfect. The only thing that actually I felt it was when your dad gave me a shot of mezcal. Oh, dude,
shout out my dad.
Shout out.
Gerardo Blanco Sr.
He needs to come to the podcast.
Torres.
Dude, I took that shot and I was like, oh, okay. I'm not taking another shot of that. But at the party, dude, it was so funny. You were giving us so much alcohol when we were on the dance floor.
Yeah. The waiters were keeping us hydrated too, though.
Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah. Shout out the waiters.
Everybody in that party was just lit and they were like great.
Yeah.
But Byron, what's his name? Byron?
Byron, shout out Byron.
Byron, yes, dude. You saved my life. He saved my life. Because I remember in the dance floor, you were just like giving me the tequila. And like, I wasn't drunk, but you know, when I started like feeling it in my tummy.
Oh, the gum?
Dude, the gum. I was just like, you gave me the last one and I was like, I just swallowed it and I was like, yeah, I'm about to throw up. I'm going to throw up in here. I was like, yeah, just like 5 minutes or 2 minutes. It's going to be like explosive, like projectile vomited and I'm going to ruin the whole wedding. And I was like, fuck. And then I turn around and Byron is just like with a piece of gum. And I was like, the fuck do I want of gum? And he's like, he's going to help you. Trust me. And I was like, I don't know, but I will do anything right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but he helped me. It just like took the taste of alcohol out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And I just like, I didn't feel nauseous at all.
Yeah.
It's just like, I felt so good after that.
Yeah, no, if Byron tells you to do something,
you have to do it.
You got to do it. Like that dude knows things.
He's seen things and he's done things.
He's done things and he knows things.
Yeah, but I felt amazing after that. And I stopped drinking after that because I was like, okay, that's probably too much. But yeah, I remember you didn't see it because you were in your table with Carla.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since we sat on our table, the waiter was like, "What do you guys want to drink?" And I was looking at the menu, and they have like shots. I was like, I can order just straight up shots. I was like, tequila shot, tequila shot, tequila shot. Alex was ordering other things. I think Alex Gilman at the end, he was also ordering shots because he saw
shout out Alex Gilman Smith.
Yay. He also started ordering shots, so we started drinking shots. But I swear to God, before we even went to the dance floor, I already had like 12 shots of tequila. I was just having so much fun. It was the best wedding ever.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, dude.
The food, like the chilaquiles at the end, that was like a nice touch.
Damn, I actually didn't like the food a whole lot. I mean, the chilaquiles were a nice touch at the end.
I like the chilaquiles.
Like after you're all drunk and shit, and you're like, oh fuck, there's so much alcohol inside me.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you get some tortilla chips, some salsa, some eggs, some hearty shit. To fucking,
I'm getting hungry already.
Yeah, she fucking. She said she was.
We're just gonna get it at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
No, like my favorite food was that restaurant where you did it was like the all-you-can-eat Mexican food. That I really like that.
Yeah, that place. Antojitos Nacional.
Maybe.
Shout out Antojitos Nacional.
Dude, best food ever, and it was just unlimited. I love that place and the taco truck. When you brought that taco truck that day,
yeah,
those tacos were so good.
Yeah.
I ate like
shout out Carla.
Those were like, dude, I ate like 12 or 20 of them.
Yeah, those tacos were nice. They even brought bread for semitas. Do you ever try the semitas?
Yes, I tried them.
Yeah,
it was,
and that was like a last minute thing because it was just gonna be tacos, but then I don't know why, but I think I mentioned something about like that. I feel like people should have semitas since it's Puebla, like that's one of their regional things. Yeah. She's like, well, I mean, I could just ask the guys to bring some semita bread and
put it together.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, dude, okay. The food was just amazing.
Yeah,
it was. I'm glad you invited me.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I was able to make it.
I'm glad you came. Yeah, that's the other thing about those types of weddings is that it's tough to make it. You know, it's tough to go all the way out there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's already tough to ask for. The day, like a weekend off, like a Friday, just to ask that Friday off to have the weekend off.
Yeah.
It's another thing to, you got to get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, however many days. Like, that's an extended amount of time. So you also have to ask for PTO and
I'm glad, dude,
and all that.
When you texted me, it was the perfect time because I just had a shitload of PTO that I just haven't been using. and I just had enough. Like literally by the end, I was at 0, but I just had enough, and it was just like perfect timing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I wouldn't know. I think I remember when you invited me, I was counting the days with Mel, and I was like, I don't know if I can make it because we need this much time, this and that. And I remember I did the math, and at the end, I was like 0. I was like, oh, works out perfectly. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Going to Mexico.
No, dude, it all worked out. It worked out so great. I can't believe how great it was, actually. It was very memorable. It was
Dude, the
just so much,
fireworks?
yeah.
Mind blown by the fireworks.
I wish people were more like all around us. I felt kind of awkward just being in the middle.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just looking at the fireworks and I was like, oh shit.
Also, it was amazing because it was about to rain. Like, it actually started raining.
Yeah.
And if it would have rained, like, we wouldn't be able to do the fireworks. But that was in the first wedding in Colorado and in the wedding in Mexico. We were always threatened with rain, and like, it was pretty high chance that it was going to rain, but it never ended up raining.
That's great.
So I don't know. I take that as in like, all right, thank you, sir. I will appreciate that, and
just enjoy the moment. Yeah. It was so much fun, dude. The mariachis, that was also fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. That
shout out Tanya, Carla's sister.
Oh shit, shout out that video of, I think Melly did a video when I went in there to sing with you. The Vicente Fernandez song. I don't remember which one.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, dude, I had so much fun.
Yeah.
It was. Don't ask me how I know that song, but
yeah. How do you know that song?
No, it's just. I think it's just any Hispanic person knows that song. That's like a.
You have to know. There's a lot of dude. Something that was so like touching to me was when Vicente. Oh, I don't know if it was the day that Vicente died, but you know who George Strait is?
No.
George Strait is like this like legendary country music singer from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard the song that all my exes live in Texas?
Yeah, I heard that. Yes, yeah. I've heard that.
That guy. So when he died, that he was doing a concert, and there was a lot of people, and in his concert he started singing El Rey.
Oh no way, in Spanish?
Yeah, dude, we gotta play it. It was nice. Unless my laptop died, it's very possible it just died. Nope.
He was actually a horrible person, you know
that? Vicente Fernandez?
Yeah.
I mean, can you really judge the old guys?
Yeah, I guess.
Like back in the day, Mexico back in the day, like machista type shit, like that was.
It's still, I mean, I think they're still the same nowadays.
Oh, machistas?
Yeah, I mean that's part of the Mexican culture, that type of, they're like mero macho.
I think that's any kind of. I think that was a big thing here in the U.S. too.
Oh yeah.
What was? Oh, George Strait.
You already forgot what you were looking at? God damn.
Yo sé bien. Oh, yep. Here we go.
Growing up. So obviously you're American. Mm-hmm. You were born in the U.S., but you have your Mexican descent.
Yeah.
How was growing up in the U.S.? You were always like, oh, I'm American, or like you were always like, I need to tap into my roots, or I need to do research.
I never thought about it, actually. Like as a kid growing up, I never thought about it. I just thought, I'm going to school. Oh, I have friends at school. That's cool. But then I also have family. We all go to family events. Oh, it's my cousin's birthday. Let's go to my cousin's birthday. Have a carne asada. Have a little playhouse, like the bouncy house.
So you never
have Rosarios and like it was like I loved growing up. Like I never thought about Mexican, American, it never really entered my mind.
That was just so like the whole carne asada and like Rosarios to you, that was just another day in America.
Yeah. To me, like I'm saying, like now I have reflections on it, right? But at the time growing up, I never thought about it. I just thought that, oh shit, we're in America. I see all these movies that like about America painted in a good light, like we won World War II, all this other stuff, and like all my friends at school, they're American. They're not, there's a bunch of black people. There's a bunch of white people and Mexicans that are also in the same boat, like in the sense that some of the kids didn't speak English, they spoke Spanish. So like I was able to become friends with them and stuff because I could speak Spanish, and we would both try to learn and stuff like that. Because Spanish was my first language as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I never really thought about it.
So you never had that feeling of I don't belong here?
No, never. I always felt like this was because all my family was here, and there was no barriers. Like it never felt. The only time I ever felt scared was because I saw my dad scared.
What is scared about?
Because we got pulled over one time because of our tail light or something.
Was
and it was
he
just me and my dad.
not legal at the time?
Yeah. And so we get pulled over, and like my dad, like I just see fear in my dad's face, like, oh shit.
But you knew why he was scared, or
no, I had no idea.
So it was.
There was just like this car behind us, and the cop lights turned on, and I was like, and then I looked at my dad, and my dad was also like, oh.
Heavy breathing.
Yeah. So that just was it was just, oh fuck.
So ever since then, that was like the time you kind of woke up and realized oh, there's a something going on, I'm not the regular a normal American, or my family's not like a normal American family, or
No, I never knew that my parents were illegal as a kid. Like, it never really came up in conversation, really.
When did you realize that? When you were an adult, or it was just implied?
No, I think it was when they told me they couldn't go back to Mexico.
That's when you put one and one together.
Yeah, that's when I was like, well, why can't you go? Well, but the thing is that even when I realized it, I never
changed anything, or never hit.
No, I never lingered on it. It never, it was never a huge thing that was in my head all the time. Woo! Aguardiente. Aguardiente. Yeah, no, because I was bummed out because they couldn't go with me when I would go to Mexico with my sister, because we would go as kids
to visit family.
Yeah, to visit family, to visit my grandparents, because we also had uncles still over there, and we would go at the same time with all our cousins. It's a big family. There's a bunch of brothers and sisters, and they all had children, a bunch of children as well. So I had I still have a bunch of cousins. So I hope at some point they start watching this, so that at the very least they can reach out at some point, because I actually don't communicate a whole lot with my cousins, and
really?
I would love to, because we grew up together, so we have shared experiences that I'd love to reflect on with them at some point. But
what's the reason you guys lost touch?
I moved away to Oklahoma. Like the main centralization of our family was in Colorado. So I grew up in Colorado, so all of the family events, they all happened in Colorado, both on my dad's side of the family and my mom's side. So it was both sides of the family, and we would always go to events, and
I got you.
Yeah, whether it's birthday parties or graduations, there was always something to do every weekend.
Yeah.
Or a Rosario. Mm-hmm. That was a huge thing, going to a Rosario, because that was fun. It was we would go, and we would go pray the rosary for 30 minutes or whatever, and obviously as kids we never really I want to go.
Yeah, it was more about
it's okay, we pay the price, we do the 30-minute rosary, we pay attention for whatever.
Now it's time to,
and now we get to play with our cousins, we get to have some bread, we get some atole, and then we just start talking to our cousins and gossip, or play whatever when you want to
play. Have you tried to reach out, or do you feel like you was...
No, that's the thing, is I'm terrible at reaching out or communicating in general.
Yes, you are. But the first step is recognizing it.
Yeah, no, I've recognized it for a long time, and I don't think it's a good thing, but I don't know. I don't know. I've never felt the need to change it, because I don't know. Maybe I will at some point, but I actually I hope I do at some point. I just don't know if I will.
I mean, if I think you, I mean, you're doing what is best for you right now. You know,
I don't even know what that means. Like,
you're just doing whatever your mental state is feels the best. You know, right now is reaching out. Sometimes feels like a lot.
going with the flow.
You're exactly. You're just going with the flow, and you know,
Yeah.
eventually, like it will work out, or maybe they'll reach out or something.
Yeah.
But
I think they will. Like anytime we do actually hang out, because sometimes they come visit,
oh yeah,
or at least some has to Oklahoma.
yeah,
So whenever we hang out there, then it's a good time to catch up. But like recently, like last time there was one of my cousins. We were hanging out, and it was like not seeing someone for like 10 years or whatever, and then
let's
all of a
catch up.
sudden, no, not even that. Like I guess, yeah, we did catch up, mostly because I wasn't weird about it. That was the main thing. It's because after not seeing someone for over like 10 years or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, especially if you're shy, it's like,
It's
oh
awkward.
hey, it's awkward. Yeah, it's always awkward.
But I think it depends on the people. Sometimes you just pick it right where you left it with some people.
And that's what I tried to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it resonated a lot with one of my cousins. And at the end, once it was all over, like once we were saying goodbye or whatever, like she made it a point to bring it up, like, hey, I appreciate you treating us like normal. Because you know when it's like a family reunion and we all have like our mask on or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, oh hi, how are you doing? Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that sounds so good.
Time no see.
Oh, how are they? Oh, oh, I can't believe it. Wow, yeah, we're doing good too. Yeah.
And it's just not like real emotions.
Yeah. It's a different vibe.
Yeah. With my family, it's weird because so I have a big family as well, but since we moved, like my core family is just like my mom and my sister. Obviously now, like my nephew and like my brother-in-law and obviously Mel. But usually it was just the three of us. And all my cousins and stuff, like I just lost contact with them. I never had like a cousin. I know it's fun to I remember memories like when I was a kid, growing up with them and doing stuff, but I feel like now we live some like different lives. It's just not relatable anymore. And like it sucks in a way, but at the same time, you know, sometimes shit happens.
Yeah.
So it's good that you have the option to like reconnect with them if possible.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just don't have that, or you just don't feel like you can't relate at all.
Hmm.
And you know, when you get to that point, it's like, damn, sucks that I lost that chance.
Yeah. I am still pretty close to one of my cousins, and he actually is, in my opinion, the most base person I know.
Base, what do you mean by that?
Like he started realizing all the bullshit that was happening around us at a early time. Like once you start questioning 9/11, like that, he got there a
Mm,
lot quicker than I ever did.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and he started having positive feelings about Trump a lot earlier than I did. I used to
Mm,
hate Trump.
I still hate him.
Like, oh fuck, I get like it was like profound hate. Now,
You
now I
tolerate him.
no, not even that. Like during his last election, I was especially after he joined forces with Robert F. Kennedy,
Mm-hmm.
because I was huge into, like, I have a bunch of merch of RF. I actually almost wore one of his hats.
Oh,
I just haven't worn this hat in a while too, and I love Kill Tony, so
Kill Tony's funny.
yeah, yeah. But I was huge for RFK. Like RFK was also one of the ones I was able to get to make me um he was able to articulate these ideas, like for example the whole COVID thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have you ever heard of his book, The Real Anthony Fauci?
Never.
Dude, that thing goes hard in the
What is it
paint.
about? Is
Hard in the
conspiracy
paint.
theory
No,
stuff?
no, no,
Or
not conspiracy. Like provable facts about Anthony Fauci and his career progression and what he used to do and Like he was really involved in the AIDS crisis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he prescribed some type of like medicine that killed a lot of people.
Again, it all goes back to Big Pharma.
Yeah,
it's crazy how they just.
But it's crazy how the one guy that had such a failure, just such a failure on the grandest of stages, we give him the reins again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't really talk about that.
Yeah. But my point is that he made me realize a bunch of the stuff that especially the stuff with the food, the stuff with the plastic, like the cancer rates that are happening right now. Like he was the first politician, I think, that was kind of emphasizing exercise and why like being healthy is something that you want to, like, it starts with you. Like you really have to be healthy before you start
dude,
like worrying about any of the other shit around you.
What's up with the US with that? Like how there's like obesity rates in the US are crazy. I've never seen anything like that in another country. And it's like nobody's doing anything about it. Like nobody's regulating McDonald's for like feeding us 2,000 calories meal or like giving us all this shitty quality of food, and like nobody's like worried about our like young kids just being fat and like the Whistler.
Yeah,
dude, that guy's okay. He has some. I think that is concerning that a kid that age looks like the Michelin.
Michelin man. Yeah.
It does. It's like a triple chin. And I'm not fat shaming. Or maybe I am.
I mean, you should. I don't think fat shaming is a bad thing. That might be a hot take, but I think fat shaming is a good thing, and we need to do more of it. Especially like I hope my friends start fat shaming me more. Like
just bullying you into go back.
Yeah. Like fat shaming is a positive thing. Like you want your friends to be healthy.
I think
you do not want your friends to be fat. Like it's okay. Maybe it's their personality. They have an addiction to food, but you should support them to become healthier in a way that only a friend could.
Yeah, like
a true friend, not some bully.
On our group chat, I think we have like 0 filters, and like someone was like not fat shaming, but they were really pressing Mario about locking in and just like, dude, you need to like what?
I hope Carlos Lara becomes an inspiration for a lot of guys, man.
Dude, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, back. One of my favorite
Shout
stories.
Out Carlos Lara,
again, I love you. One of my favorite stories about Carlos is I started working there, and he was like kind of like my go-to guy. He was like my mentor. I was shadowing him when I started working there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he remembers this, but I remember this. Every time we go to break, like the shitty thing about Tesla, and also the greatest thing about Tesla is that you get unlimited soda.
Yeah.
Like any type of soda. You want soda, you get free soda just because, like, why not? You got one goldfish or like chocolate milk. It's all free. Just go to the cafeteria and get you some.
I mean,
great.
That's kind of cool, man.
It is great if you kind of control it.
If you can control it.
Every time we'll go to break with Carlos, I love you. He will just drink soda non-fucking stop. And I'm like, dude, you're drinking a lot of soda. I remember telling him, and he's like, yeah, but it's okay. It's just soda. And it's like, dude, that's just bad for you. You should like, how much water have you drank today? He's like, I haven't drank water in like a few days. and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You like take care of yourself. Drink some water. This soda is bad. You're like your sugar levels and whatnot. And he was like, yeah, I know. Maybe one day. And like, I always gave him this pep talk, like whatever. And then he ended up going to cyber and then, or something like that. We changed areas, or we're still in Model Y. I don't remember. But it comes to the point that I saw Carlos with a water bottle. Never seen him with a water bottle. And it's like drinking it. And I'm like, one day I just go by and like, dude, I feel proud of you. You're like, look at you. You have a water bottle. You're hydrating yourself. You're taking your health seriously. You're drinking all this water. And he looks at me and he's like, yeah, dude, this is Sprite. But I'll try to drink more water. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? He just looked like water, and I was like, dude, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like telling all these things.
It's just Sprite.
I don't know if he remembers it. He's laughing and he's like, yeah, taking all my like compliments. And he's like, yeah, dude, this is a Sprite.
I almost want to say that he was kidding. I think
no, it was Sprite. It was Sprite. He's like, yeah, I'm not drinking dark sodas because that's bad. I transitioned to clears.
At least he has a sense of progression.
I get, yeah, but like now, dude, Carlos locked in. Like
He's locked in, man.
Nobody else in the group chat. Like not even. I don't think I'm in the same level as locked in as he is.
This is what breakups do to you. You lock in.
Yeah.
Because I think I locked in after I ended my marriage.
Hey, whatever it takes. But yeah, dude, he's working out. He's not skipping any days. He's taking his health like seriously. Like I'm very proud of Carlos. I need to be more like Carlos.
Yeah, we all need to be more like Carlos.
But yeah, no, I think him working out, like the video of him and Jonathan working out. And like him moaning to Jonathan, gold, fucking gold. That was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we were talking about.
Oh
yeah, obesity in this country. I don't know why just politicians don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like all these fat people and like fat shaming. Yeah, sure, whatever. But like you said, yeah, it needs to be more. People need to get bullied a little bit more.
Yeah.
Probably be like canceled for saying that, but
Canceled? Do you think so? Like, what's the problem with it, man?
I think some people, everybody's different, I might take bullying, like, I might take harsh, I'm not going to say bullying, but I might take harsh comments a little bit easier than someone else. And, it works for some people. Like Mario is trying to lock in. Respect to that. Shout out to Mario.
Yeah.
But I think for other people, it probably make them more depressed or something.
Well, I mean, do you think we aren't able to tell if it makes someone worse? Like makes them more depressed?
I think depression is a tricky thing because you tend to put this.
Well, what is the suicide rate for obese people?
I don't know. That would be a good thing to ask Grok or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's high.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We actually haven't done our Grok question of the day, so
is that gonna be our Grok question of the day?
Good opportunity. Grok.
Yeah.
This podcast should be sponsored by Grok.
I know. Shout out to Elon.
Shout out to Elon.
Sponsor this shit.
Oh, I think the chicken's here. I think Grok's gonna have to wait.
Fuck yeah.
Hello?
Give me all of that. I haven't ate the whole day and it's
hello.
8 p.m. Oh, fuck, it's 10 p.m. and I haven't ate shit the whole day.
Let's go. Let's do it. All right, guys, we're gonna go eat.
Oh, Doug, this is like 10 times losing your virginity.
I don't know, man.
Oh, dude, it's like
I don't know.
Losing your virginity, but with a chicken sandwich. Yeah, it's like I don't know, getting head while you're taking a shit. You're releasing double.
Shout out Travis Smith.
What? Wait, what?
He taught me what a blumpkin is.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I've never tried it.
That's a blumpkin.
I'm sure it feels like.
He told me this even before, like, I really knew him. He was just like, we all got together as a group one time.
Travis?
Yeah.
I fucking love
And we're
Travis.
like, hey guys, have any of you guys had a blumpkin? I was like, what? What is that? Dude. And then they all started laughing, and Travis was like, you don't know what a blumpkin is?
Oh, shit.
Okay. You ready? I'm going to tell you. Now you told me.
Dude, I don't know if that's crazy, but hey, if it works, it works.
If it works, it works.
You know what a double decker is? I'm sure you know what a double decker is.
I don't know what a double decker is.
It's when you take a shit on the upper thing of the toilet. You know? Like where the handle is.
Where the reservoir is?
Yes, you take a shit there. And every time you flush, there's just watery shit flushing, so it smells like shit the whole time. Like you do that if there's like you're in an Airbnb and the main people are being dicks or something, or like if you're in a hotel, or like you just, or like you're at work and you, well, that's, they're the toilets at work are not like that.
Maybe for that reason.
Yeah, dude, I have seen shit at work, mainly like people taking shit on the urinals, like a whole big ass massive shit in the urinals that you just walk in is like, holy.
I've never seen that at work, but I have seen that.
Yeah, I just don't know. People are just disgusting.
Yeah.
But a double decker, yeah. Never done it myself, but you know, it's, maybe you should try it. You're like, oh, well, I should tell you something about your toilet. You're like, what is that smell of shit? Why every time I flush, the water is brown?
No, me and Ram had like a 2-hour conversation over shit.
What was the word that you were telling me?
Oh, courtesy flush.
A courtesy flush.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
I think if I'm already taking a shit, like, you know, it is what it is.
A courtesy flush is nice, man.
Have you partaken on the courtesy?
Especially if I know it's a nasty one.
Like, let me just help them out real quick.
Let me just be courteous.
Hey, if it works, I guess.
Did you want any?
I'm still working on mine.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna have aguardiente.
You want to work on that? I mean, that's practically water now.
I feel bad. I don't want to waste it. I'm just so bad at sipping. I'm better at taking shots. I'm a horrible sipper. I just rather like get it done.
Oh, so like you don't like the taste of?
No, I'm not a big whiskey guy.
Oh, so whiskey as well.
Yeah, and nothing like that. I'll do tequila all day. Like, rum is another one that I don't like. I think I only got wasted a couple of times. The one time I got wasted, it was with
try
rum.
Carlos's rum. That no longer exists. Sorry.
He was very heartbroken about that. It was like with what is the cheap rum brand?
Captain Morgan.
The other one.
Bacardi. No.
Bacardi. Yes, it was lime Bacardi with orange juice. It was back in Colombia after a work shift. Me and some friends, we were just like, oh, you wanna go out for some drinks? I was like, sure. And then we just got like a lime Bacardi bottle, 2 bottles of orange juice, and we just sat in the like sidewalk and we were just like talking and drinking. And I just had too many of them. And dude, I still can't enjoy rum after that. I was like puking out. Horrible. Would not recommend.
The last time I had like, it was bad enough to where I was puking, was at the Giga Rodeo.
Like whenever you open?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I got so wasted at that thing, dude.
Did you?
Oh, it was bad. It was so bad.
They were giving people alcohol at the rodeo?
It was free. Yeah.
Free?
Yeah.
Open bar?
Open bar.
Oh, dude, I wish I was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they gave you like tickets for like because there was a limit. You get like 3 free tickets or something. And then the rest you pay, but really you could just ask for more tickets and fucking. But I got so drunk that I started asking I told the HR lady to get on my shoulders.
Did she?
Like, yeah. Yeah.
She was like, why not?
There's a picture of me or a video of me doing that. Oh, and Mario was there when it happened too. You saw how fucked up I was. He was with this girl.
I don't think I've ever seen you drunk.
Oh yeah,
that would have been.
This is the most drunk I've been.
Yeah, you're slurring your words a little bit.
You think so?
A little bit.
I don't think I'm drunk.
Okay, let's change that.
Let's change that.
The goal of this podcast is getting G.
Oh Jesus Christ! But no, that Giga Rodeo was awesome. It was really cool.
I've seen pictures. I wish I was working.
Like that event made me feel a part of Tesla. Like it was like, okay, these last 4 years, thank you for this. I appreciate this. Yeah.
Hey, for Tesla.
Para Tesla. Ay, ay, ay.
Hey. It's not that bad. Have you? Okay, random question because I think we lost, or you remember what we were talking about before the break?
We were talking about Giga Texas, but I want to know your random question.
Have you ever been close to die?
No.
Never.
Never.
You've never been in a situation and then you now think back and you're like, I almost died.
No.
Never?
Never.
Car wreck?
Nope.
Nothing?
Never.
Damn, I almost died like 3 times.
Why you always dying?
And it's funny because it's always the same way.
Mhm.
It's me just suffocating.
Oh.
First time I was in Colombia, I was in like high school, whatever, and then we were in break, and one of my classmates, I was eating like cheese balls, and one of my classmates like, I dare you eating a cheese ball without chewing it, and I'm like, bet. I just put it in my mouth and I just like swallow.
Oh, so you didn't even let it melt?
No, I was like, this is the bet, and I put it and I swallow and I just felt my windpipe just like shut. And I was like, I was like, the first time I feel that, so I was like, oh, that didn't go well. I kind of feel kind of weird. I can't really like breathe. I wasn't freaking. I was like, I just need a drink, just like to maybe just got stuck, but I can drink. So I take like I ask him to give me like some sip of his soda, and I put it in my mouth, and it gets the liquid is in my mouth, and I try to swallow. I just couldn't. Like I tried, and the whole thing just spills out of my mouth, and I'm just like I'm starting to realize I can't breathe, and I'm trying to take a breath, but I just can't. Like nothing goes in and out. Like
Not even through your nose?
no, because if I try to, it all goes here. Like my windpipe was blocked, so breathing is just like nothing. It's like a vacuum seal.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was going in or out.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend looks at me and he's like, are you okay? And I try to articulate like, oh, I think I'm choking. And I just like, ugh. Like I couldn't even talk. I couldn't like articulate anything. So I was like, ugh. And then he looks at me like all weird. I'm like, hey, this all happened like in probably like 10 seconds. And then he just looks at me weird. And I'm just start like panicking because like the oxygen is like leaving my body. Because I didn't take a deep breath. I literally just, and I started like about to start freaking out, and he just hits me really hard on my back, and the whole cheese ball just like went out flying.
Ah, okay.
And I was like, "Oh, dude, cool." That was the first time.
You saved your life.
Yeah, I know. He probably didn't even think much of it, but I was like, almost
like, no seas great.
Yeah, basically. The second time the next 2 times I almost drowned because I don't know how to swim.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I almost drowned. I guess.
Oh, there you go. So you have one.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I do remember my dad saving me though.
Like he pulled you out. And
yeah, I remember just like realizing that, oh shit, this water is deep as fuck. What do I do? And I just kind of like float there, like Nirvana, like that kid that's just.
Oh yeah, the
floating.
naked kid.
Yeah, and then I just remember like, oh, well,
this is it.
Yeah, but then I remember my dad swimming towards me. And then that's it. That's all I remember.
Did you pass out at all?
I don't know. I don't think so. I do remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the most recent one. I went with Mel to the Lady Bird Lake. So we have like floating like paddleboards, and we were at the lake, and then we were just there, just chilling. And again, I didn't eat anything the whole day. And we took White Claws with us because why not? We took the Surges, which are the stronger version of the White Claws, in a cooler, and like I'm in the paddleboard and she's in her paddleboard, and we were just kind of talking and like having a good time. And I'm on my 3rd or 4th White Claw. I'm a little buzzed. I'm not drunk, but I'm a little buzzed. And then we're just talking about random stuff. And all of the sudden, like I like blink, and next thing I know, I'm in the water. Like I don't know how I fell. I don't remember anything. I just remember being in the water, and I'm just like, oh, I'm in the water, and like I just see my phone just like my car keys. I'm like, oh, I just lost everything. And then I'm like, oh shit, I don't know how to swim. And like we're in the like a deep part of the lake. It's just the two of us. And I'm trying to like go back to surface, and I go out, I take a deep breath, and like the paddleboard is like right there. So I go in, grab the paddleboard. It's like I'm like holding on to something, and like
it flips.
I try to get on it, and it flips on me. So I just go on the water again, and I just try to like fight for it. Like when you're drowning, you're using all of your energy, and it's just like you use it so fast, and you're just exhausted. And at the end, I don't know how, but I came out again, and like I hold onto the paddleboard in a way that I didn't flip, and I was able to like get on top of it, and I was fine. But like, yeah, there were people like watching on the bridge, and they were like, "You okay? This and that." And I'm like, that's embarrassing. But yeah, I just wanted to know if you ever been to.
Damn, that would require someone to have to jump off the bridge to go save your ass.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody would have done it.
You know think so?
Fuck. You know, most of the time when someone drowns, is the person trying to save the person that was drowning. Because when you're drowning, that you're not self-aware. You're just trying to get breathe. So a lot of people just grab onto the people that are trying to save them, and they just push them down so they can like breathe in, and they don't realize, but actually they ended up drowning the person that was helping them. So it's actually pretty dangerous to like save someone like that.
Try.
I know. I mean, if it's someone I care about, yeah. But I mean, if I'm not gonna be a lot of help because I still don't know how to swim. So, do you know how to swim?
No.
Yeah, I think it's a Hispanic thing.
Yeah.
It's just,
I don't know. I guess it depends where you're from. Because if you're around the coast, then obviously you're
good.
yeah.
Yeah, I was in the.
There's definitely like surfer Mexicans, right?
I don't know.
Given like all the beaches in Mexico.
I mean, I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
What was the thing you wanted to ask Grog before we cut?
I don't remember. I don't remember at all.
That food is hitting, and you're just getting sleepy, and it's like.
No, I think it's aguardiente.
The aguardiente is getting to you.
Yeah. Also, Dan was gonna get me a bit more weed because I ran out.
The what?
Weed.
Who was?
Daniel.
Oh, he's coming?
No, he was, but it's way too late now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I was like, you got extra flour?
Does he live close by?
He's my next door neighbor.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I mean, it might not be too late then.
No, it's too late.
Yeah, how long we've been, well, we got here at 4. It's like 6 hours already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything we didn't talk about that you want to talk about?
Let's see. I asked you, how do you have any other, I didn't let you answer. Do you have any like conspiracy theories that you believe on, or like controversial ideas?
Well, obviously 9/11.
Yeah, but
Believe aliens didn't show up until after we dropped the atom bombs in Japan.
You don't think they were around before that?
Well, at least they didn't really show themselves to us.
So you think Egypt was just like the pyramids and stuff like that? That was actually humans?
No, I think that was like a different type of human.
What do you mean?
Like a more evolved type, like a different species type of human that.
And what happened?
That is like that can travel between worlds and stuff.
So they just came, build them up, and dip?
Uh-huh.
Like, why would they do that?
Because they wanted to fuck our women, dude. Yeah.
Well, why leave?
Dude, our women are sexy, man.
But like,
you gotta give it to them.
Why will they leave? They will just
because their planet is on an orbit that comes every 300 and something years.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. But I do know that I got super high with some Jamaican guy in Spain one time at one of those weed clubs.
Yeah.
And that guy was telling me all this stuff about Tesla and how
Like Nikola Tesla?
Nikola Tesla, yeah. Nikola Tesla went to the pyramids and wants to escorts. He asked the escorts to take him to the very top.
Yeah.
And they did. And then he put like his contraption at the peak of it. Once he held it up there, like a lightning hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So they all like got scared and ran off, thinking that Nikola Tesla was God.
Oh, you talk about that with Carlos, I think.
Yeah, because the pyramids supposedly are some. They're like they produce energy.
At first,
like back in the day. Yeah,
I think it's
like renewable energy. Like to imagine that we don't have to have oil anymore.
They like discover like a bunch of like weird structures under the pyramids like a few months ago.
The huge pillars.
Yeah, pillars or whatever's the thing.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy as shit.
And like,
I mean, it's already crazy. Like we don't know who built them.
Yeah, it's like the only world wonder that's still the old world wonder that's still standing, and that because like the gardens were like destroyed, the giant of whatever thing was destroyed. Like everything is destroyed, but the pyramids, and also how they're all lined up together. Like if you look from the satellite, they're like perfectly lined up with like other bunch of stuff. And, and like how like all different cultures, like they could build any type of structure, but they always end up doing pyramids. Like the Aztecs or like the Mayans. It's always like pyramids.
Yeah. Oh, you never went to Teotihuacan while you were down there, huh?
No.
Dang.
I only visited the pyramid in Puebla, which is huge. I think it's the biggest one.
It is the biggest one. It's still like mostly underground.
Yes. I wonder why they don't just excavate the whole
I don't know either. I don't understand.
Because I feel like we'll find some interesting shit right there.
I think there's just not a whole lot of incentive, or I don't know. Maybe they just don't know what the incentives are of like the government doing that to, or even private money. I would assume if there's some rich asshole that would like to, to dig into that and like fund researchers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, imagine all the artifacts that are buried there, and like they can make a museum. Like Egypt just opened like a brand new museum that has like all the artifacts of one of the pharaohs. Yeah, it was. I want to go there to Egypt just to see that museum.
Yeah,
like I think you can get money one way or another.
Yeah,
that would be cool. Or like in South America, like the jungle, like they found pyramids that they thought they were mountains, but it's just because the trees and the nature overgrow all the pyramids. But it's instead of mountains, actually just a big ass pyramid in the middle of the like jungle. So you never know.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that we all assume that this is the highest form of humanity we've ever reached. Like we're at our peak of evolution, but I think there was like something like our peak was reached a while ago, and then something wiped all that information out.
And now we're just trying to like,
and we just restarted, and now we're starting to get to a peak again, but a different type of peak, different from the peak that they were fucking around with. They figured out unlimited energy. We're over here figuring out God.
Yeah, like our goals are different or whatever.
Like we rejected God only to try to invent our own God.
What do you mean?
Like at some point, most of humanity kind of feels this this loss of connection with God, or like don't even believe in God at all, like the atheist movement.
Yeah.
And we replaced it with other things. In this case, AI or like ideology.
But like, also replace it with other gods, I guess. Do you believe on like one true religion, or you think all the religions are just equally as right in their own way, and it's just like a combination of things?
Well, as a Catholic, I do believe in one true religion.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the other religions?
What, like Judaism and Islam?
And like Hinduism,
I think they're all the same thing, just trying, they're all different things trying to say the same story. Because they all recognize Jesus. They don't like refer to him as God or anything like that, but they all kind of have a sense of there's a Jesus is mentioned in all of them, and none of them, other than Judaism, Jews think that he's like in hell, like burning in solid excrement.
Oh shit! Really?
At least that's what I heard. I could be wrong, but that is actually Ben Shapiro said something on Rogan saying that. Well, you know, he got killed for his troubles.
Okay.
Yeah. But all the other religions have a certain sense of respect for Jesus Christ. They all acknowledge that he at least existed.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So I can see that like maybe Jesus was like one of those like superior race humans that could walk on water and like make food out of thin air, and someone was like, oh shit, we need to write this, and like that's how the Bible came about. And but in reality it's not like a god, it was just like a different type of human race.
Yeah.
Like would you buy into that?
Well, there is I would like to know why we removed the Book of Enoch from the canon.
What is that book?
It's like this is a grok moment of the day.
Oh, second grok moment of the day. It's the first one we forgot.
Hey, could you explain the Book of Enoch in a few sentences?
The Book of Enoch's an ancient Jewish text, not in the Bible, but influential in early Christianity. It's about Enoch, who walks with God, gets visions of heaven, fallen angels, and giants called Nephilim. Super apocalyptic, warns about Judgment Day. Kind of wild, mixing astronomy, demon lore, and prophecy. Read it for fun, but it's not canon.
It's not canon. I love that.
Yeah, at some point the Catholic Church removed the Book of Enoch from the canon, but I don't know why.
They just decided like, oh, this is like.
Well, I mean, obviously they had a reason and they have their whatever, but I would actually like to be explained those types of reasons, which is kind of cool. Like nowadays, with all these podcasts, there are a lot of religious podcasts.
Yeah.
That actually do try to explain from a layman's way of like why certain things that, yeah. Like there's a guy named Robert Barron. He's a bishop, and he's very articulate with what he says and all the ideas that he spouts from a Catholic point of view, and he just makes a lot of sense all the time, man. Like it's awesome. Hearing him speak makes me like respect priests, and it made me realize why we should respect priests more. Because if you think about it, all the Catholic priests, they're all multilingual. They all speak a bunch of different languages.
They need to at least learn Latin.
Yeah.
If they want to become a priest.
And they're all they're basically like have PhDs in like this study. So they're very studious. They're very well read. So at the very least, like hearing them out might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Whereas before, again, they shot themselves in the foot with the whole pedophile thing. But they are the good ones, like good Catholic priests. They do have a lot to offer.
And I think the Catholic Church itself has a lot of knowledge that they just are not telling us.
Or just like removed from the canon.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know they have a lot of artifacts like in the Vatican that we're not allowed to even know about. And like why?
Like I think the Roman Empire like turned into the Catholic Church.
Yeah. I think that they took over the Roman Empire, and
the Catholic Church did.
Yeah, I think so. Because in a way, I mean, after the empire collapsed, and they just probably just pick up the pieces, and they were like, okay, this is the way this is gonna be. And like the Catholic Church ruled Rome for a little bit, right? Again, I'm just a retard talking. I might just someone over there is like, who the fuck is this guy? Like retarded? I actually am. So if I'm not making sense, it's all right.
Yeah,
I'm not an expert.
yeah.
But I think the whole rise of the church was crazy because like they have their own gods, like Zeus and like Aphrodite or whatever the name is. and then the
Are
Catholic
you talking
Church.
about Hinduism or
No, like Greek gods.
Oh, Greek gods. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This hashtag the Odyssey.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have their whole belief system, and then this other random religion out of nowhere just came out and just took over, and they all of a sudden, like, because the Romans were more about the planets, so like the religion was more like scientific based, I guess, like astrology based, like Mars, Saturn, whatever, which were just counterparts of the Greek gods, but it was the same thing, just different name. And then this other random religion, which Christianity or whatever, just took over completely. That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
It's like the way just Christianity took over the world was insane.
Yeah.
It was, it still is. They just, and like, oh, how it just diverted in like different branches. And now, yeah, it'll be interesting if you can get someone like religious that could talk about.
That could actually try to explain this stuff.
Dude, you should bring like a Mormon into the podcast.
I'd like to have anybody on here who actually like.
I'm very like curious about Mormonism and the way they do things. Like, you're not allowed to drink coffee, but like they do a lot of like Coke and soda because they get their rush.
There's a lot of contradictions, you mean?
There's a lot of contradictions. Oh, dude, there's this movie I watched. It was Netflix or something. I forget the name, but good movie. It's about these two Mormon girls that go to this guy's house and they try to convert him, but he's kind of like
Keanu Reeves.
Nah, it's like a brand new movie. They're trying to convert this guy, but the guy is like low-key atheist and is trying to like make them see like their own flaws. Because I guess for the Mormons, there's like a branch of Mormons that can have like multiple wives. So he's like
polygamy.
Yeah, so he at some point he's like, so why it was this like you guys were able to have multiple wives, but now it's like, look, like it's not a thing. And then they were like, oh, it's because our founder realized that because of the war, there was not enough like men for in women, ratio was off. So it was just to help a population. It was allowed for a little bit for a man to have more than one wife, so we could have a lot of like babies and stuff. And the guy's like, oh yeah, or was it because your founder was found cheating on his wife with multiple women, and he just used that as an excuse to be acceptable? And they were like, no, that's not how it was. It's just interesting, but you know, I think Mormons are interesting.
Yeah.
I think they're scary but interesting. The whole soaking
They
stuff.
are scary. They were a huge part of forming the U.S. Not a huge part, but they had their own. Yeah, they had their own like part of the U.S. back in the day, back when Andrew Jackson was president.
Really?
Yeah, they had their own faction over here, and they were fucking up a lot of the Indians.
Mormons?
Yeah, Mormons.
No.
Yeah, one time they committed a genocide against a certain pack of Indians. Yeah, I think I could be wrong. It's there's a show that came out on Prime, I think, maybe Hulu. It's called American Prime Evil. Actually, let's get a synopsis from Grok here.
Yeah, I've never heard of all this stuff.
Hey, can you give me a synopsis of the show American Prime Evil?
Grok is like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about now.
That was a glitch in the Matrix. That was never a thing. Hear me? Is it like a new show or?
You know the movie Lone Survivor?
Sounds familiar.
I think he gave up.
You just gave up?
Yeah.
Well, I know ChatGPT never gives up.
What did I say? American. Which one should we go with? Rotten Tomatoes.
I think
Rotten Tomatoes TV.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Peter Berg.
Is that the guy that wrote it, or?
Yeah, he wrote it and directed it.
Nice.
What do you think's out there? Your father.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
There's war brewing in this territory.
No, this is what the Mormons did.
Young trying to make
Holy
his kingdom.
shit.
That's the
President try to stomp it out.
Founder?
Brigham Young. Yeah, or at least the leader at the time.
These natives here don't murder you. He got to watch that mountain range. See these natives riled up north. See others.
This doesn't seem to be a world that favors a woman on her own.
Civilization and civilized, two different words entirely. That didn't last. It's a mistake.
Is this
I
why
have no choice.
Mormons are mainly based in Utah?
Yeah, actually, yeah. This is in that area.
Oh shit! It's like they founded their whole state, kind of in a while. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we like this area. It looks
Yeah.
pretty.
Kind of like Israelites, huh?
Oh shit! Are Mormons like Jewish people?
I don't know, but they do hold a lot of influence, especially
Yes.
in that area.
Yes, a lot, a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like with the so another question: do you think, like, I think it's part of the Constitution or whatever? You think the state should be separate from religion?
Depends.
What do you mean it depends?
Actually, I don't know. That's the best answer I can give. Because right now, I think the state is trying to replace religion for a lot of people. Like, you're supposed to believe in the government, not a god, and that's bothersome to me. So,
But I mean, isn't it one of like the amendments? Isn't it one of like the principles this country was founded on?
the separation of state and religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what they say. It's a government made for God-fearing people, but it's satisfactory for those who don't believe in God.
So you think it
something like
shouldn't
that.
be that way?
No, I'm just saying that, like, they purposely did like gave religious freedom because it's like it's a foundational value. This free speech, free will. Like, no one's gonna impose religion on you while you're here in the United States of America. In America, no one's gonna impose that shit on you. But there are like a lot of the values that like the whole American Constitution was made of, and different states, because you got to remember, like, states used to hold a lot more power back in the day than they do now. Now the federal government kind of holds most of the power, in the states kind of little bitches lately. But,
so before you were talking about how you have a problem when like certain ideologies get influenced in kids, like you were saying about like trans ideology and things like that, which I agree. How do you feel about when it's like religion influencing kids? Like when they want like the 10 commandments in the classrooms and things like that.
I mean, I'll take it even further than that. I don't think our kids should be going to a government-sponsored school.
Oh, so it should be like private?
Yeah, like it should be like school. Our children should be taught by us and based on our values.
Oh, like homeschool.
Yeah, but not just homeschool. Like, if I have 2 kids, like, they're gonna be taught here in this house. It's more so like, hey, I need to learn who the people are in this community, and my next door neighbor, the neighbor over there, and I need to start knocking on people's doors and start asking them, like, get to know them and ask them if they want to get in, chip in together to hire a teacher that will teach our kids.
It's approved by
the community,
parents.
not by the state or anything like that. It's us that decide whether or not like what our kids are being taught.
I can fuck with that.
Yeah.
I in Colombia is public schools are only for like really like poor people, but like 90% of schools are private. So like the government has no saying of what they're learning. And like I think that's better, you know, and you just pay. I mean, you do have to pay, and like you lose the whole free education thing. But I think it's better that way.
Yeah.
You get to decide more, like you have a little more control about what school you want your kids to go to. I don't think homeschooling is good. I think it's good and bad. I think it's good for because you have full control. But it's bad because your kids don't have like grow up like with zero social skills.
Yeah, but you give them opportunity, like recreational stuff is things that that people should do together. Like, even if you are homeschooled, you could sign them up for the baseball team. You could sign them up for the archery team. Like, during the day, like the school day doesn't have to be a strict 8 to 3 p.m. every day. It could be like 8 to 9, we study math and science, and from 9 to 12, we're out here learning how a engine on a car works.
Yeah. More like trade skills like we were talking about before.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that too. Or if you want to focus on art, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Really just depends on the kids.
Yeah. I just never met a homeschool kid that was not weird. They're all weird, dude.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
It's like zero social skills, and they're all like.
I actually haven't met a homeschooled kid.
I've met a few, and they're like, "Oh, I can tell you were homeschooled." And you ask them, they're like, "Yeah, yeah, makes sense."
Like, what's weird? Like, what's a telltale?
They just don't know, like, or maybe they're just autistic. I don't know. It's a combination. There's
a lot of autism around.
Dude. I know. I mean, I might be autistic myself. I don't know. I just got I didn't get the cool autism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like a good chess player or something like that. I'm just, say the wrong shit on the wrong times. But they were just like socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't be like weird or anything. They just like have no filter, or like they just self-awareness was like zero, or they just couldn't like socialize normally.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to meet, if there's anybody that's homeschool and they're not weird, because I would like to meet you. Because
please comment below.
Because I still haven't met the first homeschool person that was not weird. And I'm not saying being weird is weird, just to make it clear.
Being weird is weird. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying being weird is a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think being weird, you're unique in your own way, and as long as you're not hurting anybody, who cares? You can. I'm weird myself.
Yeah.
It's just more like, observation.
Yeah. Just don't be weird and masturbate in the parking lot. That's too weird.
Or at the work bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Know that I've done that.
Dude, a lot of people get high.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not illegal. You cannot get fired for weed.
Oh, you can't?
Not in Tesla.
No.
I thought you couldn't.
No, if you crash into something and you're under the influence of something, I think.
Yeah, but like when you get higher, like on the drug panel, they don't test for.
Oh no. I'm saying like when you fuck something up.
Oh yeah, no, if you're under anything that is not prescribed.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't do those things when you crash robots.
Hmm?
They don't do like a drug test when you crash a robot.
I mean, sometimes they do.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard like lately in that department, a few people got fired because of drugs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What was that about? Like, just.
But that
random?
wasn't weed. That was like cocaine. And
that was harder stuff. Yeah. But like, I'm just saying how they just like. I don't think that was a random checkout.
They've been doing them. Like, I got tested like a year ago or something.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Like, was it breathalyzer and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we had this guy, controls guy, starts working, normal guy. Within the first 3 weeks, comes into work wasted. Like, you could smell it out of him. And like on my department, you have to wear masks because like the whole contamination stuff. So he would just like wear his mask and just be like, oh yeah, whatever, try to play it off.
Mm-hmm.
And like the guy was cool, I thought. And I was like, hey, dude, I just want to let you know that you fucking reek alcohol and you can like, you should like,
check yourself.
Yeah, like clean yourself or just go home or something. He's like, oh yeah, I appreciate that. And at the beginning, he was like, oh no, I'm not. I'm not drunk. And I was like, dude, I can smell it. Like I'm like a few feet away and I can smell it. And he's like, no, I'll do better. It's just like I just had a little wine at break, and it was just a one-off. I was like, oh,
a break at work. Oh man, that's so much worse.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what? I mean, I'm not gonna tell anybody. Like, it's your own thing. And then a few weeks later, same thing. But this time, he just like, he was drunk, but like hyped. he was just like being loud and just being like euphoric and just like, yeah. And like, at that point, everybody was talking about it. It's like, hey, this guy is acting weird. Like, yeah, it smells like alcohol. So I pulled him aside. I was like, hey, dude, you're drunk again. And like, now people are talking, like people noticing you're going to get fired. And he's like, no, I'm not drunk. What the fuck is your problem? Don't tell me what to do. I never told him what to do anyways. He was like, I'm not drunk. You're just making all this shit up. And I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. And sure enough, like, dude was fired within the next 3 weeks just because the supervisor smelled it off. And he was like, oh yeah, he needs to get checked.
Yeah. Alcoholism will fuck you up. But so will weed, dude. There's a lot of people that really want to get fucked up with weed.
Dude, I mean...
But I'm thinking, like, really fucked up. This is something I realized recently, talking, like, guys like Carlos, his experience, like, when he would get high, he wants to get high.
Like, just dissociate?
Just get blasted, man. Like, I smoke a joint once, like, but it's just, like, 1 or 2 puffs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that.
Yeah.
And then I was describing this to Alex, but I just want to moonwalk, man. I don't want to drift in space.
It's like when you drink and you want to get buzzed, but you don't want to get wasted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I like to drink until I have a nice buzz, and like that's it.
Exactly.
Maybe every once in a while I'll get trash. I don't even remember when's the last time I got trash.
Mm-hmm.
But like right now I'm not even buzzed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. But yeah, I think some people, they're just masking maybe they're dealing with a lot and they just want to get.
Or it's just fun, man.
I mean, it's fun maybe once or twice, but if you're doing that like
all the time,
every day, it's because you're trying to like cope with something.
Yeah,
and
I think I'm ready to agree that weed in high quantities, like the way that they do it, and on a consistent basis, is obviously addictive.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's definitely addictive. Like, those people that say it's not addictive.
Oh, they're just drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You can get addicted to anything.
Yeah, unless it's like mushrooms or psychedelics.
You can still get addicted to the feeling.
No, because that's not a feeling that's pleasant.
Well, I've definitely met people that are like dropping acid on like a regular basis, and they're like, oh, this is not a problem. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like doing it. I think if you're doing acid every single day,
well, I mean, it also depends on the dosage. Like Carlos was talking about doing microdosing every day.
Okay, that's different. I'm talking about like once you're like blasted, like you're completely like full on trip. I don't know. I have like I don't smoke. Like, I think it's also because I come from a place like in Colombia, drugs are very like frowned upon.
No, same in Mexico. I mean, same here, really. It's still pretty frowned upon. But I mean, like, villainized though. Like, if you ever got caught smoking weed, your shit was done for.
But like nowadays, not so much.
Nowadays, no. But I'm saying growing up.
Yeah, in Colombia, it's like that. It's still, I think it's still like that. Like weed was associated with like gang members and stuff. So it was like, I grew up like kind of like demonize weed. So like I realized weed helps a lot of people that need it, you know, but I also know
and those that don't. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just need to like sleep or something.
No, not even that. Sometimes you just want to moonwalk.
Or sometimes you just want to have fun, and that's your thing.
Or think.
Yeah. Because sometimes your brain is just racing and you just need something to slow you down. And I think
not even slow you down, just like let you, because I can't follow a thought. That's my problem. Is I'm trying, like, I have a good thought and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I forget. But when I'm high, it's like, oh wow, that's an interesting thought,
and you follow it.
And then I can actually, I could pull on that thread a lot more.
Yeah, I think weed is healthier than a lot of the pills they give you.
No, 100%. These pills, these synthetic. I mean, but also it depends because like the weed nowadays is so, it doesn't even feel natural anymore.
Well, that's why it needs to be legalized, you know? It just
or regulated.
Or I mean, if it's legalized, it will be regulated.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it is in like Colorado and all these other states.
Yeah, but Colorado's selling the super mega cheese type weed, like 40, 50% THC.
Oh, they don't have it. They don't have like the range of things.
Maybe they like regulate the quality of it, but definitely not like because they fuck with the genetics of the plant.
Yeah, it's not like normal OG weed anymore. Like, they're making it stronger. Like anything in this country,
I think OG weed would be like a good product to sell. Like, hey, this is like legit the OG, like no modifications.
No modifications at all.
None of that shit. Like, and they could start selling it like cigars or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm on the type, I myself with weed, I don't consume it. If other people do it, like against your own body. Oh, actually, we paused that conversation when you were talking about your own body and abortions and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But with weed, it's the same thing. It's your body, you do your own thing. But I think you can get addicted to it, to the feeling of it. And like, if you smoke weed when you're younger, it can fuck you up.
Yeah, well, if you're young, do not fuck with weed, man.
Yeah, or if you have a history of dementia in your family, don't fuck with weed, because that's just gonna speed up the process, and if anything, will make it worse. But that's the problem when you don't regulate it. Just anybody just does it. I still think it's healthier than pills, because that's
and alcohol, obviously.
Oh, dude, alcohol is the worst thing. Like,
it's the worst.
Alcohol can fuck you up even faster than weed. Obviously, if you smoke it, the smoking can be.
Well, it depends. Bad. Like I said, if you just do 1-2 pop, like people smoke cigarettes, and they smoke like a pack a day.
Dude, cigarettes are, I don't know how, like, that shit's not banned, because like that shit fucks you up. There's nothing good about cigarette.
I mean, it makes you feel good.
Yeah, but then he makes.
Ask Carlos.
What code? I mean, even Carlos admits it. He's trying to quit.
Yeah, he's trying to quit. I mean, the last time I talked to him, he was 3 weeks sober, but who knows now?
Hey, hopefully he's on a 4th week.
He's locked in, Carlos. You better still be locked in, dog.
Dude, drink more water. Please. No more Sprite. Dude, I never smoke or I've done like nicotine or anything like that, but I went to Vegas with Mel for the first time because you've never been. And we were like gambling. I love gambling. That's like my vice. I love like sport gambling. But we were in Vegas just playing poker and whatnot. And then I tell her, you know what? We should just try Sins. Well, she has done Sins because she used to smoke. But I was like, you know what? It's not like smoking. My problem is smoking, not the nicotine. I was like, well, why not?
Nicotine's actually kind of healthy for you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to know
it's
more about
it's also an addictive thing, but
100%.
Nicotine by itself, it's a nootropic.
In moderation, I think.
Yeah, in moderation.
The problem is it's so addictive that it's hard to keep it in moderation.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, though. That even though it's addictive, the reason that it would be negative for you is because you're inhaling it through smoke, through a cigarette. But if you're just doing the pouches, I don't know if...
I mean, that can still give you mouth cancer.
The nicotine in a pouch?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anything that just like dip, that shit gives you...
No, but that's deep. That's actually tobacco.
Yeah. But like Sins as well. Does sin causes mouth cancer the same way that dip does?
Not quite. Chewing tobacco, like dip, is packed with nicotine and carcinogens that directly irritate your mouth lining and increase mouth cancer risk big time. Studies show users are up to 50 times more likely. Vaping, on the other hand, heats nicotine e-juice, which can cause inflammation or burns in the mouth. But there's less evidence linking it directly to oral cancer compared to traditional tobacco. That said, long-term vaping might still pose risks, since some chemicals in vapes can be harmful. If you're worried, quitting any nicotine habit's your best bet. Want tips on that?
What about Zins, nicotine pouches?
Zyn and other nicotine pouches are tobacco-free, so they don't pack the same heavy carcinogen punch as dip or chewing tobacco, which can crank up mouth cancer risk by a ton, like 50 times higher. That said, they're not risk-free. Nicotine itself irritates your gums and mouth, and some flavors or additives might raise cancer odds a bit, though way lower overall. Long-term studies are still catching up, since they're pretty new. Still thinking about ditching nicotine altogether?
So Sins don't have nicotine?
Well, I mean, just pure nicotine pouches. I mean, really what causes the cancer are the carcinogens inside the tobacco.
Yeah. Well, I got fat chick again. I'm a retard. But anyways, we were in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, we should try this. Or I want to try this just because, it gives you like a fun buzz and you're not drinking and it's just like fun. And then she was like, oh, yeah, sure. And then we get one of the regular Sins. And then she gets one and I get one in my mouth and we start walking. Oh, shout out to Sins.
No. Fuck the Zins. These are Alps.
What is the difference?
Shout out Tucker Carlson. These are Tucker Carlson's version.
Oh, dude, after this story, you will realize that I don't do this shit. So I get one of this and in my mouth and we start walking and like...
You made me want one. Just talking about it, I was like, oh,
and I get one, I put it in my mouth and 5-10 minutes go by and like, I don't feel shit.
Oh,
like,
no, please don't tell me you put more.
I'm like, Mel, what is the hype about this shit? I don't feel anything. I feel the same. She's like, maybe, I mean, you are kind of big. Maybe you should try another one. And I'm like, all right, I'll try another one. I put the second one in. 5-10 minutes. Mel, I don't feel anything. Like, maybe I'm immune to Sins. Like, I don't feel, like, well, you're a big guy. Maybe another one. I put the third one in. 5-10 minutes.
Come on, man.
Mel, I don't feel anything.
No.
This, I think I'm truly immune to Sins. This is nothing. I think this ain't shit. And because she's telling me like, oh yeah, I feel the buzz. Like I got one, she got one or two, and she was like, yeah, I feel it. Like it's fun, like the little buzz that gives you. And I'm like, I have 3 in my mouth. I'm like, it's been 30 minutes and I don't feel anything. Just I don't think this is gonna work. Just give me another one. I'll get the 4th one in. I put the 4th one in.
Did you throw up?
2 minutes later, it hits me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I feel the buzz. It's okay. It's kind of fun. 1 minute after, oh, this feels like a lot. Like my head is kind of going all over the place.
This is the first time you did nicotine, right?
First time ever trying nicotine. Never smoked in my life. Never nothing. First time ever. 4 pouches in. Oh, I'm feeling it. Yeah, probably I'm just like 200 pounds. I need more than 1 to feel it. I got 4, but all right. We walk a little bit. It really hits me. I'm like, oh, damn, this is like, I'm starting to get dizzy. And then I told her, well, let's go to this automatic blackjack table, like the one with a dealer. It's just like the program. And we can just do a little gamble. And then we sat there and I sat down and we are just like talking and like gambling. And it really hits me.
Yeah.
Like my hand is like, it's like I just like drunk like this whole bottle, not like in a sitting. My head is just like spinning. And I'm like, oh, dude, I feel it. And then she's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're feeling a little bit too much. Maybe you got too many. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I stand up, trying to play cool. I feel like I'm drunk. I'm just like dizzy. Go to the bathroom and I try to drink water, put water on my face. And I'm like, oh shit, I feel horrible. I come out. I sat down. And then I'm just like looking at, I'm losing big time, but I don't give a fuck. I just want to like finish my bet and just go get out of there. I'm just like, I'm losing like every single hand, but I just could not care less. I was just trying so hard not to puke. All my brain cells were like, do not puke. And I'm like there. And then like Mel's like, I think maybe take them out of your mouth. I think.
You still hadn't taken them out.
I still have, you know what? That's a good thing. So I take them all in my mouth. 5 seconds later, I projectile vomited all over the table. I just
the blackjack table?
Yeah, but like it was just the 2 of us because he was one of with our dealer.
Yeah.
I was like, Mel, I don't feel good. Holy, I just like puke my guts out. I was just like the worst time ever, just puking and puking and puking. And it was like carpet, and I felt so bad because there's like the cleaning ladies. They're like, are you okay? And then like I just see the mess and I'm like, I'm so sorry. And then like I go like stumbling my way to the bathroom. I puke some more there. I try to like get some water in my face, whatnot. Come outside, and then I just told me like, no, I'm done. And like we just went back to the hotel room, and like for the rest of the night, I was just like out. Like I just couldn't do shit. Like literally, was like I felt sick. And yeah, that's no, never again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your nicotine experience sounds like my first edible experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not fun. And like, yeah, that just was a turn off for me. And now I see, I guess it happens to a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no, I mean nicotine can hit 3 milligrams is already a lot for someone who's never had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to me, I'm still on. These are 3 milligrams. I'm still like I've been doing nicotine for a good amount of time now, and I still haven't been able to graduate to the 6 milligrams.
Dude, Hunter,
Oh, I can imagine Hunter.
he does the big boy pouches.
What, the 12 milligrams?
I don't know how many milligrams, but
I don't even know if they're milligrams. It might be grams.
And at least he was doing them when I worked with him. I don't know if he still does them. I'm sure he does.
Yeah,
but
milligrams.
And they double up. And like yeah, I just don't know how they do it.
I don't know. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, so that was my sin experience. Never again. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll stick with worse things.
I mean,
like
understandable, man. I mean, you really shouldn't do things that make you throw up.
I mean, but that didn't turn you off from weed,
huh?
That you throwing up on your first time you get high?
Yeah. It did. Like I was like, yeah, no, fuck that.
So what made you go back to it?
Me and Angel went to go eat lunch one day, and after lunch, like we didn't have anything to do the rest of the day, so we were gonna get a couple cigars and just hang out. But then the cigars were pretty expensive, so I said, well, if I'm gonna spend this much on a cigar or a cigarette or whatever, might as well have a little weed in it, like a little maybe. And it's legal in Nevada, so we looked up a weed dispensary and we went, and they were so nice. It was they explained everything to us. They understood that we're newbies, so that they like
nice.
curated to something that's good for new people.
As it should be.
Yeah.
That's the advantage of being regulated and legalized.
Yeah.
Here,
but the edibles I got from California, and they were all so nice, but at the same time, we didn't tell them that it was our first time. We were just like kids at a candy store, like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, wow, let's try this.
That story of you just like washing it off with like weed-infused soda.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That sounds like my sin story. You just keep taking more and more.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
And when it hits you like a train.
Mm-hmm. So. That's why I'm so adamant on just like 1 or 2 puffs. And just kind of bounce off the moon, and knowing that I'm about to touch the ground again, and like it's fine. Like,
and I think it also depends on your mental state. I think when you're not in a good state, I think the idea of dissociation sounds also good because it's like all your worries.
If you're not living a good life and you're just trying to avoid shit, then that's not cool. I do it because I genuinely like I love the way I think. Like I feel like I think more. Like I chew on ideas a lot more than I would if I wasn't.
So you think,
especially when I listen to podcasts. Oh, dude, when I listen to podcasts on weed.
So it helps you focus.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah.
So usually your brain is just like scattered all over the place, or like you just lose focus easy without weed, or how do you?
Yeah. I'm usually pretty scatterbrained. I'm not a great focuser type guy. Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense if it helps you just.
But I wouldn't say that weed helps me focus. It helps me like pull the thread on something I'm interested in, I guess. Like if I'm not interested in something, then I'll probably like look at something. Like it's definitely not something that you should do for productivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's not the.
But for creativity.
Yeah, for creativity, like for the Thanksgiving special that I'm telling you about.
Yeah.
I asked a bunch of my friends that have kids, that also anybody who's listening to this, if you could, if you have kids, let me know. And I was gonna decorate this place with like a bunch of their kids like art and stuff. Like during Thanksgiving, like as a kid, I remember we would do like the hand turkeys
and things like that.
Yeah, like so if they have stuff like that, then I'll like hang it around.
Yeah.
For the Thanksgiving special.
I'm excited for that episode.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't seen Earl in a while.
Yeah, shout out Earl.
Hey Earl, take me to drive unit.
What up, fella?
I suck. I hate where I'm at. Rescue me. Yeah. I tell everybody to rescue me, but it never works. They're just I'm a lost case by now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the thing with weed. But and like mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, the only way that's gonna work for you is if you do it intentionally, like on your own will, like you aren't pressured into it.
Yeah.
Like nothing like that. It's just you're just curious and you want to evaluate it for yourself.
Ayahuasca though, dude, I'm gonna whenever I do ayahuasca, I can't wait.
Yeah, but why do you want to do ayahuasca?
So like it's just like helps. I think it's because ayahuasca is from like the Amazonian jungle and stuff, and like I'm from Colombia, like part of the Amazonia is from Colombia, so it's kind of like I feel like it's part of like my culture, although it's like not very common. Like nobody in Colombia is like, oh, I want to do ayahuasca or things like that. But like I don't know, I feel like it's still part of like who I am in a way. Like my dad, I heard stories of him doing ayahuasca and my mom being there like helping and stuff. And my mom still wants to do ayahuasca at some point. So I don't know. I think that also will be a fun thing to do. And then just something about just shitting your brains out and puking your brains out, like cleansing your whole body. I think that will be, I don't know, start like you just reborn. And you're in the jungle, you're like in nature. You're not in like a facility. You're not like with screens, like, or mirrors or anything that can give you a bad trip. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of scary things in the jungle, but you're also just with nature. And I think that's.
Do you know Lex Friedman?
No, who's that?
Oh man, Lex Friedman is he's a podcaster. He started this podcast called. It used to be called the AI podcast, but he had so many different guests that he changed it to the Lex Friedman podcast. Anyway, he knows this guy named Paul Rosalie. He's a guy that lives in the Amazon that's been trying to save the Amazon rainforest.
Oh, badass.
Yeah, and so he went to go visit him in the Amazon, and he took him on this journey inside the Amazon, like just like no technology, stuff like that.
It's like detox.
Yeah, but he took his podcast equipment so that they could record a podcast out in the Amazon, and they did it. Like you could hear all the animals in the background, and this is after they went out on a hike for a while. And I actually talking about it makes me want to revisit it. No, just revisit that podcast because he also did ayahuasca in the jungle.
Oh. That sounds interesting. Yeah, like I'm not down with mushrooms or ecstasies or Molly or anything like that. Ayahuasca will be the one thing. That, and also I'm very curious about DMT.
Yeah, but why ayahuasca, DMT, but not mushrooms? Like I get Molly and MDMA, but
I think I'm still traumatized from seeing Angel being traumatized, dude. Like that one thing. Shout out to Angel.
You don't think you're gonna get traumatized with ayahuasca?
I'm sure I will be traumatized, but like, I don't know. I just something about mushrooms. Like I don't know. Just Angel, like the look on his face after that mushroom trip. Like we were, out of all places, we were in Twin Peaks.
That was his second mushroom trip, though. His first one was relatively.
Yeah, and I think he was telling me that it was all bad just because his own fault. Because he kept looking at a mirror and he wasn't supposed to look at a mirror.
It was his own fault because when you do the mushrooms, it's just supposed to be mushrooms. And
how he mixed them.
He mixed it with a lot of weed. Yeah. So when the mushrooms wouldn't hit him, I think he got like impatient or whatever. So he started smoking a little bit. Then he started feeling good after he smoked a little bit. So he started smoking more. And then it all hit at the same time. And
dude, that sounds horrible.
It was all downhill from there. But
I'm never going to say never. I think, mushrooms are also like natural and stuff. But
it's natural.
I know.
Like you don't have to mix them with anything. It's just
you just eat them, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe one day, but not anytime soon.
Alex wants to.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fiending for it, man.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
A whole podcast with everybody on mushrooms,
dude. Nah, but I would like to like if like for example if Alex I told him that he could come over and then I could be like his chaperone or whatever. Because if you're gonna do him, you should probably do him with someone that
knows his stuff.
someone who saved me the first time that I did him, because I started freaking out a little bit. I called Ryan Schlett. And
Ryan?
Ryan helped me so much.
I forgot they were like big on those type of things.
Yeah. Ryan's a G, man.
Dude, I remember one of the time back in the day when I used to hang out with them. We went to his house I was hanging out with Tyler and all the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler had like his stash, and I think he shows like I don't know if it was chocolate or what, or mushrooms or something.
It's probably both chocolate mushrooms,
something like that. And then he was like, "You're only supposed to take a tap or something." I'm probably misremembering the story, but he ended up taking more than he should, and he ends up like, well, I wasn't there. He was telling the story after, just like panicking, and like he was freaking so much out that he just make himself throw up.
Oh no. No, once it's in, it's in, man.
Oh God, that was so funny hearing that story. But I didn't know he was the first one that helped you out.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was tripping balls, man. So I called him because I was also worried about Tyler and.
Oh, he was with you?
Yeah. And so I was like, "Hey, man, I don't know. Is this? Am I supposed to feel this way?" And he's like, "Yeah, man. Just remember, I'll be your ground. Just find a ground, like literally, like electricity. You know how it has to ground.
Yeah,
that's what he was telling me. Just think of the same thing. Like, just ground yourself to some kind of reality. It's gonna be fine. I mean, it's just mushrooms. It will pass.
dude.
And now I'm not gonna shit you. It might get worse before it gets better, but it's gonna be okay
at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's a G for that.
Yeah. That
you need to get him on the podcast.
I thought I offered him, but he much like other people, they're afraid of what they will say.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of retarded stuff.
Yeah,
but sometimes.
But it's freeing, man. Like it's okay.
It's also like cool just to talk with a friend and just ramble about
because even though you're just talking to me, you're also talking to like other guys that we know that probably watch this.
And I think like nobody else is only people that actually care for whatever I have to say will watch this. So at the end of the day, those people already know how I feel about things. So might be just 2 people or 3 people that watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
everybody else just watch clips and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. I think we got some good clips out of this one.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been at it for like I don't think it's as long as Carlos.
No. That thing. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Speaking of, all right. So this is probably how I'll end most podcasts. Is we'll bring it. We'll start descending the plane. So what is something that we haven't talked about that you would love to talk about?
Dude, we have to talk about so many stuff like politics. I don't really want to talk about work. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we always talk about work, especially guys at work. We always talk about work. Actually, no, I don't know. There is somewhat, because Alex was talking about work, and he was talking about it from the controls perspective of
that's
like maintenance technicians trying to evolve their career. Like that, I do find that valuable. But
me too.
Like work drama probably isn't like super interesting for people who aren't
not in this. I think it's fun. I cannot wait for that episode. I want to inject that shit into my veins.
Yeah.
I'm going to be watching every single second of it.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I think we've talked about something you wanted to touch.
No. Tell on you, man. You let me know.
I don't know. I think we did
like earlier. I think you really want to dig into Revelations.
Oh, like, I mean, I asked you about like what conspiracy theories you believe on, and I think you told me some of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a big conspiracy theory type of guy. I think
Yeah, but do you believe any of them? Because that's the thing is everything got tainted as a conspiracy theory, but it's actually like you hear conspiracy theory and it's not official, so you don't accept it as reality. You know?
I think like there's some of them that I like 9/11. I think it was an inside job all the way. COVID. I also
Have you watched?
think.
You should watch this series that Tucker made over 9/11. It just came. He made a 5-episode series. Like episode 1, they all get really focused on certain aspects of the whole 9/11 thing.
Yeah.
And at the end he doesn't tell you who did it, but he
But
gives
he
you all the
implies it.
motives, and he tells you all like the questions that are still out there. And at the very end, like he's like, I recommend anybody who actually gives a fuck about this shit to sign the petition that he's starting to make a new commission to investigate the 9/11 attacks, and that we should get we demand transparency for that shit, and we need to know who fucked up and why.
Yeah, I don't think it will ever happen, but you know,
I mean, the church commission happened, and no one thought that was going to happen.
That's true.
Because initially it was just like, oh, actually that's not 9/11, that's JFK. But initially, yeah, the JFK investigation was botched, so they came up with the church committee, and they actually like looked into who killed our president.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh shit, it was us.
Other conspiracy theory. I mean, I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think like we were talking about a little bit, like the CIA just like.
Oh, Iran Contra, the CIA selling drugs to its own citizens to fund its organization.
Yeah, like the whole drug war on drugs, I think is just a lie. That's just as like, I think coming from the country that kind of started the whole drug on wars, like the CIA against Colombia and Pablo Escobar thing, like, dude, like, I think it was always well known that the U.S. wanted that to keep happening. They, again, just like immigration, if they really wanted to shut it down, they would have. They were just pretending like, oh, we're fighting drugs.
I mean, they need kids for their child trafficking ring.
Right? So and like they need drugs to make people dumb. So that's why, like you were saying.
And they need drugs to make money.
Exactly. Yeah. So like you were saying, they were giving crack cocaine to like minorities just to also start like a race war, I believe. You know, all of that, I believe that's true.
Yeah.
I think the CIA is very corrupt, and they're just trying to.
But not just CIA, all these.
Oh, no, all these agencies, like what we're talking.
Secretive agencies, yeah.
Like the whole, mind's blown.
The government, really,
Dude, I'm mind blown by the whole NCA thing. Like
NSA?
NSA.
Edward Snowden?
With Edward Snowden. Like,
dude, do you know Glenn Greenwald?
Sounds familiar.
Dude, Glenn Greenwald, I recommend. He's my cleanup hitter, actually. So Dave Smith, Glenn Greenwald. Glenn Greenwald is a journalist that broke the Edward Snowden NSA files.
Okay.
Yeah, Edward Snowden went to Glenn Greenwald. There's a whole documentary over how this happened, and it's like a real footage of the moment of them meeting, of them like freaking out over like the government might knock on their door like at any moment. Them trying to beat the clock, trying to convince these media outlets to run the story, because they didn't want to run the story because they thought it was going to be illegal and that they're going to be implicated.
And they just published it anyway.
And their government, yeah. There was a moment where Glenn just freaked out. I was like, you either publish this shit or I'm going to publish it right now. Like, dude, on his own thing.
So, on that note, do you think Edward Snowden is a patriot or not?
Patriot, 100%. 100%. No doubt in my, like, in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit. Yeah. Edward Snowden it represents America 100%.
I think he's a
fuck
patriot.
The government, whoever trusts it. Yeah, no, whatever.
No, that gets me going to like, dude, that guy could have just shut the fuck up and just let it. And there's people
he's in exile, like, oh man, like,
and he's in fucking Russia out of all places.
Yeah,
and he probably is getting tortured or like not living a happy
like
life.
Russia's actually not treating him bad at all. Imagine that. Imagine that,
dude. That
like the big boogeyman being Russia or whatever. Like,
I think.
They make us look bad sometimes.
But like people like Biden pardoning his own son.
That's fucked
up. But
Him
refusing.
him pardoning Anthony Fauci, dude.
Yes. Or, but refusing to. Same for Trump, because Trump actually hates Snowden. But
I don't know about that.
He has been very vocal about it.
He almost pardoned Snowden after 2016. No, seriously. Glenn just talked about this the other day. He was really involved, and they almost pardoned him.
Dude.
The only reason they didn't is because these other neocon motherfuckers, like the head of the CIA at the time. I wish I knew his name so I could talk bad about him, but God damn, I'll remember it. I'll tell you at some point, But yeah, the neocons within Trump like convinced them otherwise. Like, no, you're gonna cause this, and it's gonna cause this, and it's gonna be a huge problem.
I'm low key glad there's not getting pardoned, because I think the moment he stepped foot in the U.S., he's gonna get killed.
Huh?
I think it's also good that he's in Russia, because he kind of is untouchable right now. Because I believe if he gets pardoned and comes back to the U.S., he's just gonna get killed. Like, they will just like murder him in an alleyway or something.
You're talking about the U.S.?
I think so.
I don't think so. That's way too high profile, especially if he comes back. If he comes back to U.S. soil, pardoned, and somehow he gets shot, I don't even think there's a huge incentive to shoot him anymore, because he's not in anymore. He already gave what he had.
You don't think he has shit that he hasn't published? I think the only reason he's still alive is because he's still holding secrets, and that's probably the only reason he hasn't get murdered.
No, I think the reason he's alive is because it's going to look super bad on the government if they try to go after. I mean, Mike Pompeo, that's the motherfucker I'm talking about.
Fuck you, Mike.
Mike Pompeo, that piece of shit.
But like, you don't think it looked bad when Epstein got killed? I don't think he got killed.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think Edward Snowden is anywhere near Epstein level. Epstein level was 100%.
Dude,
Edward was a bureaucrat. He was a government employee, a programmer inside the NSA, trying to build systems
to monitor people.
Yeah,
but you don't think he got that same system they were using to like surveillance people? I think he used it for like surveillance higher ups and get shit on them.
Edward Snowden?
Yeah. That's my conspiracy theory in the conspiracy theory. Because I think the U.S. can kill anybody they want. They have the money.
Yeah.
So I think he probably, once they story broke up, he probably talked to some people and they're like, let them know I got this shit on them. And the moment I die, that shit's going to get published online. So
a kill switch?
I like a kill switch. Yeah. And I think that's the only reason I know he struggled to leave the country and stuff, but I think the U.S. can, if North Korea can kill Kim Jong-un can kill his brother that lives in like, I don't know, Singapore or whatever. Like, have you seen that footage?
Mm-hmm.
The guy, he's in the airport, and then there's just a guy walks by him and just like scratch him. And the guy's like, oh, someone scratched me. Like 10 minutes pass and the guy's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Killed.
Yeah.
I think the U.S. can kill Snowden.
Yeah, exactly. So why isn't he dead?
Because I think he's got dirt on some people.
I don't think so. I think he just like decided one day all right, we're going to do this. I need to figure out how to do it. You know how he did it?
He got like, I saw in the movie, I don't know how accurate that is, but he got in touch with like a journalist, and then he got like a USB thing, and he just like copied all this evidence, and he put like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
And, like, he like smuggled it out, and then he gave it to the guy you just mentioned. And like they were like in some Asian city or whatever country, and like the whole thing was published, and it was like, that looked pretty fat on Obama.
Yeah.
And like nobody talks about that shit.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. Talk about promises.
Yeah.
Broken.
A lot of people like die-hard Obama fans, and I'm sure he was an okay person, but
no, I mean, I don't even know about that. Like, I think he might be a homosexual. Not to say that's bad, but it's bad if
Obama?
if you kind of paint yourself in this way, like public.
Oh, I think lying. I don't think being gay is wrong in any way. I think it's wrong. Just like the whole Drake thing, when you're portraying yourself to be this persona and profiting from it. I think if you're gay or trans or whatever, just own up to it and then just do your own thing. Where's the idea that Obama is gay?
This guy, I'll show you the interview, but there's this guy that says that he sucked Obama's dick inside a limousine before he became senator, and that he was his booty call, and They would always do cocaine together and shit like that.
Obama doing cocaine?
Oh yeah. Obama knew how to party.
He kind of looks like he can.
Yeah. He can party.
He was Michelle on it too, or
no? Well, that's the thing. the other conspiracy is that Michelle's
just a man.
Big Mike, man. But I don't put too much credence into that one. I haven't looked into that one. I just know that at the very least, it doesn't seem like she really respects her husband. Like she definitely doesn't respect Obama.
Kind of like what is this other girl that doesn't respect
Steph Curry's wife?
I don't know about that one. No, I was talking about what is this guy?
Clinton?
Will Smith's Jada
Smith, yeah. See, that's also an example of a no, like obviously she doesn't respect him.
Not at all. And he's just like following up like whatever she says, he's like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't know. I mean, you heard it here first. Obama is gay. Not that that's anything.
Allegedly.
And not that being gay is bad.
Yeah, not that being gay.
For the record.
For the record, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's wild. I never heard about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. Obama being gay?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We already have the first black gay president.
Dude, yeah. No, actually, I think there was a few presidents back in the day that were...
like the whole around. Bill Clinton with the dress? The whole thing that was an Epstein?
No. I'm saying like even back in the day.
No. I know, but I do believe that Bill Clinton was also gay.
Yeah, I think a lot of these guys have to do some gay shit to be a part of some like pedophile club.
No, like the initiation ritual or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they either have to gift like a child or something.
How was the whole Epstein?
Have you ever seen the Podesta paintings?
Yeah, that's when the this guy that was where Bill Clinton has like a dress and like there's like
no, the Podesta paintings are like these like disturbing paintings of like kids like laying on, like being tied on something, and then like this figure like them or something. Oh yeah, I need to show you, dude. It's
and this guy is like a famous artist.
No, he's like one of these kingmakers. Like if he's a high level elite guy in the Democratic Party.
And he made the paintings, or he just has them.
He hangs them in his house, and they had this demonic type party where like Lady Gaga was there, and like they have like these replica of these people, these dead people like bent over, and like this one dead person like cut open, and then you like scoop in whatever the.
And he has this art like publicly displayed on his house.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard about that shit.
Podesta paintings. Let's see. Oh yeah. So here's one. That's a kid. Oh wow. At least.
I'm talking like over.
Oh yeah. There's a teddy bear. There's a random teddy bear over there. Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually. That's disturbing.
Yeah. Here's another one of a bunch of girls like inside, like dead in a swimming pool or something.
Are those rats? Like
leaves? I think it's like an empty pool with a bunch of girls just dead.
Oh, they're dead?
I think so.
It's less disturbing, but
it's like
still
it's like
weird.
the Jeffrey Epstein girls.
The Jeffrey Epstein girls. Oh, that's disturbing.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh yeah, this one's up.
Who carries that type of art in their house?
These people, man. The people that are in charge of us.
I get that art sometimes can be like
provocative,
but that's just not provocative. That's just straight up like satanic shit or like pedophile shit.
Yeah.
So you believe in like all like, how you call it? How you say it in English? Sectas?
What was that?
Sectas? How you say sectas in English? Like they're like tied up or like, yeah, that's definitely little kids.
Yeah, I should probably put like a parental advisory on this shit.
No, my podcast, the one podcast that I'm on has like a parental advisor thing.
These are all in his living room. Like that painting that I just showed you. This painting.
And like these people are just like proud of it because like who the fuck
here he is posting in front of this like like gold replica of someone just hanging. That's John Podesta right there.
And like, does it have anything to say about his art, or like?
No, he's just saying he's really into it. That's Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, she's part of it.
Mm-hmm. That's what that thing is based off of. This like.
No, I think provocative can be at some point, but yeah, like, what is that provoking besides pedophilia and like masochism? I just like, you have to be fucked up in the head to like shit like that.
Yeah,
I think those are the type of shit people like lawmakers should worry about. Like, oh, why is this people like? I get freedom of speech and whatever, but I think there's a limit to that.
Yeah,
This should be. It's just disgusting. And like, that's the whole thing. Like,
there's the one I showed you earlier.
yeah.
Here's another one.
And it's a smiling, shooting at a kid that is like on a fuck. That's literally taking advantage of a fuck little kid. I don't even know what's going on. Oh yeah, I get it now.
Have you heard of Pizzagate?
I've heard a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Like, you believe on it?
Oh yeah, 100%. These people are fucked up, man.
Yeah, I want to believe it's not true.
Yeah, no, but I'm not at this point, knowing all the bullshit that goes on with these people. This is the party that I'm telling you about that Lady Gaga attended.
Oh, they're eating out of like a
person or like a person replica.
What the fuck? Lady Gaga is weird.
Mm-hmm.
You think these people hang out with like Diddy?
100%. Yeah. That's why he's not like in jail or like in big trouble. Like he made a deal.
He's gonna be in jail for a couple of years, but definitely not worth as much.
No,
time
I think Trump might pardon him actually.
What?
Yeah.
If Trump pardons him, I think that'll be like one of the last nails in the coffin for Trump.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, why would you pardon someone like Diddy?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, and how you notice how like the Epstein woman, like his girlfriend or whatever, she just kind of like hasn't said shit.
Well, apparently she did say shit, but she's not implicating anybody. She knows the cards that she can play.
And you think Jeffrey Epstein, like, he should also know that? Like, you think
known what?
That he shouldn't have like said shit? Like, when he like you think he's alive?
I don't know.
Or
I think anything's a possibility at this point. Like whatever the government, I just can't trust anything. This is why I'm starting my lineup, man. Like those people are the only public commentators that I trust. Glenn Greenwald, Dave Smith, Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens.
But you actually like Nick Fuentes?
At the very least, he's real, man.
He's real.
Like he's crazy, but he's real as fuck.
Yeah, Israel.
Huh?
Israel.
What about Israel?
You were saying is real.
Oh no, he is real.
I know. It's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's very real, and I think some of the things he said like resonate. But he also talks a lot of shit.
And he's funny as fuck.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I laugh at things that I feel bad about. I don't think your thing is switching.
Hello. Yo. Oh no.
I think it just it started when
we showed the pictures.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I think it's back to normal.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
I find myself laughing at things Nick Fuentes says that I just like regret. I'm like, oh no, he got me. It's so funny. Like, why am I laughing at this guy being racist?
Yeah.
And like sometimes I don't know if he's being serious or he's just like saying shit just to like provoke.
Yeah.
Because it's like he starts dropping the N-word and I'm like, I'm an N, but you are an N-word. And we're like, and I'm just like laughing and like, oh God, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Because I think some people also take shit like too hard, too serious, and they were like, "Oh no, yeah, he's saying that," and like I truly believe, and I think that's a problem.
Yeah, but also like if you really believe in free speech, like there shouldn't be words that are no go for people.
I mean,
like obviously if you're trying to be offensive, but if you're like repeating a rap song, like your favorite rap song,
it shouldn't be
I don't think you should be
problem.
condemned for that.
I agree.
Like we all do that.
I think that's just more a America problem. I think you guys, well, not you guys, America as a country worries too much about race. Like, I come from a country where we're all the same, and I guess that's the problem here. Here, everybody's different in a way. But like, it was mind blown when I came to the States and they asked about my ethnicity and what race I was. I was like, how does that matter about my job?
Yeah, I wish they wouldn't ask for that shit. Like,
yeah, like why if I say black, that means I cannot do this job? Or like, why do you want to know? Like, you already know if you ask for my identification, like my driver's license should say something like that, I think. But like, why is it like a job requirement? Like, I get gender, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, why do you care if I'm white, black,
I think it's
because
the government requires it. Like the government requires.
But I think things like that make it so like there's a difference.
Exactly.
Like, stop asking that shit. Like, who cares? Who cares if I'm black? Who cares if I'm Hispanic? Like, at the end, I'm gonna put in the work. You know what I mean? So that was mind blowing.
In a meritocracy.
Exactly. And then like, dude, so in Colombia, the N word is not the N word. That thing, that's just an American thing. And I didn't know how offensive that word was when I moved here. And I also didn't understand why it was offensive, because I was like, I love watching soccer. I'm a big soccer fan. And like, every time Nigeria will play, you know how it's spelled in English?
Yeah.
Niger.
Yeah.
I honestly thought Niger was pronounced like the hard R N word. So like, every time I will say Niger, I will say the hard R N word. And I will just say it like anywhere I was, when I was talking about Nigeria, which was not very common. And then one day I'm with Mel and we're talking about these things like that. And I was like, well, Jay, it's just like saying Niger, but I didn't say Niger. I said it like with the hard R. And she was like, that's not how you say that country. And I was like, what do you mean? No, it's like, no, it's Niger. Not. I was like, oh shit. But like, I understand why for people here they feel that type of way about the word, but like, to me, the word means nothing.
Yeah, it holds a lot of emotion.
And like you said, it shouldn't. I think we should. I mean, again, I'm not a citizen. My opinion doesn't matter, and I'm also a retard, so don't listen to me. But I think like, we should, like you said, if it's a rap song, like, I'm not hurt. If you're using the word to hurt somebody, yeah, you shouldn't. But you can use same that with like, if you say retard, I'm saying retard a lot, but I'm not calling anybody a retard. That some people might find it offensive, but I'm not using it to offend anybody, you know?
Yeah. I
think it should be the same like that. And maybe that'll stop dividing those so much, or having a word holding be held above our heads or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. What do you think about abortion?
I think, again, it's your body, your decision. If a woman wants to have an abortion, hey, go do it. I mean, if that's how you feel, and you feel like you are not gonna be able to be a good mom, or you don't have the means to be a good mom, and you feel like bringing a kid to the world is you're not gonna be able to give that kid what it needs, dude, do it. You know, if it's gonna be a burden.
Well, I mean, but what if someone else can give that kid what it needs?
I mean, is that at that point it's like a 50-50, because like, if you look at our foster care system, like, dude, it's fucked up. A lot of kids get kidnapped, raped, or like groomed just because they are in a system that doesn't care about kids. They care about the money.
So should they not exist then?
I think if it's early enough, I think, and if it's going to impact their life more than anything, like, if you just, like, it's going to come up with like a health problem, or if it's going to affect the mother's health, or you just genuinely, mistakes happen. you know?
Yeah.
Even with like Plan B, condoms, all of these things happen and you can't control it. And if you are like mature enough to be like, I just don't have anything to give to this kid, or like I'm not in a good mental place right now and I know I'm just going to hurt this kid more than I can help him.
Do you think that's maturity though? That's the mature thing to do?
I don't think it's a mature thing to do, but because a lot of people just do it just out of immaturity and that you cannot take the responsibility of their own actions.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that for someone to, they should be allowed to just have the moment and think and like take like an honest decision, not just be like, oh no, I'm just gonna have an abortion and that was it.
Yeah.
No, like think about it and like, do you actually like go through all your options? Because sometimes for some people that's their only option, you know. And like if that's what you
Why
feel,
is that the only option?
well, because they're just like for some people their only option is joining the military. Sometimes you just feel trapped and you think that's the only way out. You don't feel like you can feed this kid the proper things for 9 months or all these type of things. I mean, everybody's situation.
I mean, when it comes to the legal thing, yeah, I don't think we're ready to get there. I just want to get to like I just want to move this conversation to a point where we're not celebrating it.
It shouldn't be celebrated.
Like that's all I want really out of any conversation that I ever have about the topic is that I mean, so long as we agree that it's not something to be celebrated.
It's not something that should be taken lightly.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. I think for some people that are just like, oh, 7 abortion of the month, you know, we get another one. Like, I think that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, that you're clearly having other type of issues.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a fair thing. But I think for like mistakes or things that you're really trying to be safe and you're trying to like your best, and sometimes it just happens, even if you're trying to avoid it, sometimes it happens and you waiting
So
your
how do you
options.
try to avoid it?
Well, like Plan B, condoms, you know, things like that. Like sometimes you still have a less chance to get pregnant, but it can still happen.
Do you think the sexual revolution was a good thing?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it allowed.
Like good in what way? Like it helps society
It gave
be
control.
a better society?
No, it gave people control.
So, but at the cost of a good society?
I don't think sexuality is something bad for you. I think it's demonized.
No, it's important. I think it's a sacred thing.
I think it's just like the whole thing that it should be talked about more.
Mm-hmm.
And because the more you demonize it, just like drugs,
yeah,
the worse it is. Like, let's make it an open conversation. Let's talk about it. If you need information, make it accessible to you. Let's not make it like, oh no, we don't talk about sex in this house because like that's against Jesus. Yeah, you know what's gonna happen? That kid is gonna find out on their own, and they're probably gonna get someone pregnant, or they're gonna get pregnant.
No, I'm just saying like this idea that it's encouraged to have a lot of sex.
I think
with a lot of different partners. I mean, if you have a lot of sex with one partner, then that's nice.
I'm more in the way I see things is like anything can be good in moderation. If you want to explore your sexuality in moderation and being safe.
Yeah, but what's the benefit of that?
You're exploring yourself. You're exploring your like what you like, because you know there's different kinks, there's different things that you want to try.
But why do you have to do that?
Well, because if you don't, then you probably gonna end up just resulting in porn, which is not any better. You know,
or finding someone you like.
Well, I mean, you can, but that's the same thing. You can do that with someone you like, but sometimes that doesn't work out. And what if I find another girl? Like if you're genuinely thinking, oh, I'm doing this with this person because I see a future with this person and I'm gonna have sex with this person because I like it. It's not like a hookup. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you realize, oh, we actually don't have anything in common, but we tried. And
but you think hookup culture is like
it's horrible. I think hookup culture is...
Right. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Is hookup culture like a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing. I think it doesn't help anybody. I mean, I guess help men get a nut.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But I mean, I don't think that's... especially people that lie just to get a nut out.
Yeah.
I think you should never lie to someone or lead someone on just to like get your dick wet and just dip out. And I mean, some girls do that too. It's not just exclusively men. Obviously, it's more common in men to do those sort of things, but I don't think it should be that way. I think we should try to, and that's the whole thing with dating apps. I think people should just maybe try to find a connection more than anything instead of just being all horny and just like. But again, I think hookup culture has been there for like a while, you know. Before the apps, it was just the bar. You just go find someone in the bar. Before the bar, I don't know. They were like, I mean, the oldest profession is.
But it was least likely, right?
Or maybe less talk about, but just the same.
Well, I mean, right now you could just set up a profile and you increase your chances to find
Before you
someone.
had to go out and like get out of your way a little bit. Right now you can just be in your couch being lazy and just like a few clicks
like
here and there.
Oh, she kind of hot.
Yeah. It's like Uber Eats, but for like sex.
For pussy.
You just open the app and you're like a few swipes here and there. What I'm craving today. Oh, there you go.
Redhead. Let's do it.
Let's do it. This is my address. Oh, 15 minutes out. Still hot. Oh, you don't deliver here? I have to go pick it up.
I just remembered that one story you told me.
What story?
Where you had to spit on someone's back.
Oh, dude. How the fuck you remember that? That goes on the Patreon.
Sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah. $5 and you get to hear the speed up story. It's not my best moment. But hope nobody gets to this point in the podcast and hear that. Nobody that I care gets to this point and this
is gonna get clipped.
And then
this is gonna be the Patreon promo.
Then you just make a little the trailer and then you just put this in me saying like this goes on the Patreon.
Sign up for the Patreon.
How the fuck you remember that story?
I don't even remember when you told me. I just remember laughing my ass.
Dude, I don't remember. I remember telling you, but I think we were at work and I was just yapping. And I was like, yeah, not one of my proudest moments. Yeah, no, not at all. We all been there.
Yeah.
We all been there, you know. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like people should just be more decent.
People should respect themselves more. Respect their bodies more.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, you know, and it's just also sometimes you're just going through a rough time, and for some people that makes them feel good and they're not doing it on purpose or anything. But, you know, I also think a lot of people should be on therapy. I think therapy, myself included, anybody, I think having someone to talk about what you're feeling.
Yeah, that's one. I was who was I talking about this to? I think Carlos maybe, because he was also on the like, yeah, you should have a therapy session with like a physician or whatever. But really, I just think we just need to talk to each other more.
I agree.
Yeah,
but
it's
like
more like this right here is probably more of a therapy, like a more beneficial therapy session.
Yeah, in a way.
Than some doctor that you don't know.
Yeah, in a way. But I also like, I'm also gonna be less inclined to tell you like, oh yeah, shit, this happened and like at home and all this. If there's like, I know being recorded and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think, and that's kind of what happened when you called me that one day and you were with Angel and you were at Cosmos. That's what we did. We just like sat down and talked. You know,
and
well,
got drunk as fuck.
You were wasted.
Yeah.
But like we just thought, well, you were mumbling a lot. You were not saying much. You were like, "I sober, dude.
I don't know.
I fucked up, dude.
I'm gonna send a message and I'm gonna regret it."
Yeah, but I think we should talk a lot more. You know, anytime you want me in this podcast, I will say yes. Even if nobody's watching.
Yeah.
I just like to talk.
Oh yeah. What if people are watching though? Well, what's gonna happen then?
Well, I mean, they just got to know another side of me if they didn't know about, you know, and like if all of a sudden they don't like me anymore, then, you know, well, it is what it is, but it's the type of
It is
person I am.
what it is.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm at a point in my life that like I don't care if someone doesn't. I mean, I don't think I'm being disrespectful or just being hating other things. I believe what I believe, and like if
You're open to change your mind.
I'm open to change my mind.
Yeah.
I'm open to have conversation, and if I'm wrong, just let's talk and like having a civilized conversation. Show me what I'm wrong. I'm open minded to like hear you out. But if you're just gonna come in and like, no, you why are you hating Trump, or like why are you all you this, and I ask you, okay, why, and you just can't articulate your opinion, and then I'm like, okay, then you're just following whatever other people are regurgitating. But I'm open to conversation. I love talking to people with different opinions.
Yeah.
I love to like just like I love to challenge the people like the New York thing guy. I think he's could be great, but I also like I'm questioning a few of the things he's saying. I'm like, what do you mean by this? Because I'm a true believer that we just shouldn't just consume anything that is given to us. Like, at least ask, what is in this? Okay, eat it. Not just be like, okay, I'm just gonna consume it because I'm a dumbass, and like, you know, I trust whatever you're saying. Oh, you're feeding me shit. Oh, it's okay. So, but yeah. What are you hoping to accomplish with this podcast?
Just get to know people, man.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I
learn some stuff. Yeah, because I'm in my own echo chamber over here, man. Like,
aren't we all?
Yeah, and I think we should understand everybody else's echo chamber.
Yeah, I think we should like talk more with
Yeah.
people. Try to understand rather than just argue.
Mm-hmm.
Why asking questions? Why you feel that way? Why, you know? And then sometimes we just not gonna go into a common ground. But just because we're not see each other eye to eye in all the
I
things,
think
that doesn't mean like
we talked about a lot of subject, and like it's not like we were demanding like, no, you have to think like I have to.
yeah, no, I have a problem with people like that, and it's like you're trying to, and at some point you're just like, well, that's just my point of view, and they're like, no, but that's not right. I'm like,
bigot.
It's my point of view.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't agree with it, that's
Change
your
my
own
mind.
thing. But yeah, you're not giving me arguments to change my mind.
Yeah,
so
you're just
like,
calling me names.
Exactly, and I think at that point it's just you're just dumb. But, you know.
Yeah. Well, Juan, thank you so much for coming today.
For the invite.
Well, we'll do this again soon.
Hey, can't wait.
Yeah. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Okay.